All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Friday morning. Praise the Lord. Baruch Hashem. It's a beautiful day, guys. It's a beautiful day to be scalping the corn. I have to be honest with you guys, it's a scary day to be scalping the corn, man. This volatility is crazy. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. I pray everybody is super blessed on this wonderful Friday. And, yeah, guys, we're going to get into this momentarily. Just scalping the corn here for these tiny little gains, guys. Nothing crazy today. Not yet, at least.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
Boom, here we are, guys. What is going on, everybody? So I am in a few short trades, guys. It's been a crazy morning today. It's been a crazy morning. This short trade right here, I entered it with about 250,000 contracts. I've already taken half of it out, guys. And as you can see, I have a small gain of $1,000. The short from yesterday is still open, guys. No reason to close it. Scooped a little bit more profit out there. And then also, earlier this morning, I did take a scalp long from down here. From right down about here, when we got a retest with bullish divergences on the 6-minute time frame. Longed it up to the VWAP. That trade, I did lock in that long, about $1,400, and then was stopped out at my entry, which was a pretty crappy entry, I have to be honest with you guys. I actually got in a retest of the golden pocket. So just scalping, you know, and so far, I guess you could say for the day, I'm up 2,500, yeah, I guess almost 3K, because I got 1,400 from that first long that I took, and then this short right here locked in 1,000, so that's 2,500, and then this short also I locked in another 500, because why not, guys? Why not? Small gains add up throughout the day. And I kind of want to talk about what has been happening with Bitcoin, because and by the way, stop loss is at entry for this short right here to guarantee that I am going to get the $1,000, because what's really important about trading, guys, is locking in profits. I know I go over this often, but if you lock in your profit, you are not going to be in a loss, right? If you lock in your profits, you're not going to be in a loss. So let's kind of go over what happened yesterday, because I was not expecting this dump, guys. Let's just put it that way. I was not expecting this dump like that. Not at all. Not at all. So, let's go to like a 4-hour time frame here, and let's zoom out, and let's take a look at this drop that we got yesterday. Was this from any kind of a significant level? Why did we get such a massive move to the downside? Why did we get such a massive move to the downside? Let's talk about why that happened. So actually, if we zoom out here, and we just look at pretty much actually, let's put on an indicator called the VPVR. By the way, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, because if we can get 750 likes during the stream, I'm sorry, if we can get 1,000 likes during the stream, then I will give away 0.025 Bitcoin. And shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish, who's starting his chicken coop this weekend. Dude, that is so awesome. Chickens are one of the best things you can have. Blessings to everyone in here, guys. Is it a bearish Gartley, says Chris Cronin? Honestly, man, I don't know, because I don't really trade harmonics. I got to be honest with you. I don't really trade harmonics. But I would say this. If we turn on an indicator, the visible range, VPVR, right here. Wait a second. Didn't I just turn on the visible range? What's going on here? It's loading, guys. It's loading. What? Come on, you're ruining my live stream right here. You're literally ruining my live stream, VPVR indicator. How am I supposed to show the fine ladies and gentlemen? Aha. Okay, aha. Here we go. So, we can see that if we're looking at Bitcoin pretty much from all the way back in the 2020s, the year 2020, we came up to the $48,000 level, which was the highest volume node that was traded, and then we got a rejection from that right there. Okay, and then if we continue on with our price action, and we're going to be analyzing from the last little chunk of price action that we have been trading, like this little range right here, we can see that we came up literally to the highest volume node pretty much in the entire downtrend. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Let me zoom in a little bit. But right here at this level of about 38.9-ish, we did come to the highest volume node that was traded pretty much for the entire downtrend. And not only that, if we take a Fibonacci golden pocket tool from this high to this low, we can see that we came right up to the Fibonacci 618 level, where we did get our... I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. Hang on. I'm on the daily time frame. Hang on. That's totally wrong. We did, if we take our Fibonacci from this high here to this low... what am I doing now? Now I'm flopping and groping because I forget. In hindsight, it's always harder. Aha! Right here. From this high that we put in, that second high at 40.8, you can see we came up right to this area where we got a rejection. Now, this was a trade setup that we were looking at in the VIP Discord for quite some time. So, shout out to Panda Creations for making my clickbait thumbnails. I really enjoy them. If we come over to the VIP Discord and we go to the potential Bitcoin scalp channel, this setup was given many days in advance. We were looking from the 2nd of May, basically, to short that area, right around this area where we had that Fibonacci golden pocket from that high to the low. We were looking to take that trade from right around that naked monthly point of control. I was posting about this. Other people in the community were posting about this. If you want to join the community where we post the levels and the trade setups, and it's not just about trade setups, guys. It's about a community. It's about learning. It's about building relationships with people. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. So we did get a rejection from a very important area of resistance. And now, so the question is, how low are we going to go? Has Bitcoin bottomed out or has it not bottomed out? Personally, guys, I have to be honest, if you saw my live stream yesterday, you know that I exited the stream in a long from... where did I long? I longed somewhere right here, okay? I longed somewhere right in here on the way down. And that trade obviously, guys, got stopped out. That long trade obviously got stopped out. It's okay, because if you watch my stream from yesterday, you know even though I got stopped out, I did not take a loss. You can go back and watch yesterday's stream for more information on how that is actually possible. But let's see something here. Is that, yeah, okay, so I'm out. I'm out of the short, guys. I'm out of the short for right now on this scalp. So that's great. Out of the trade, in profit, guys. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong doing that at all, okay? You can't go wrong doing that at all. So let's talk about some important areas of support that we have now for Bitcoin. I think it's very important just to keep our eyes on the fact that if we are going to just be looking at this right here, okay, and we'll pull that to right here and extend it to the right. Whoops, no, to the right. There we go. That we have actually come below this trend line. Which is, honestly, guys, something that I think is bearish, right? Because we respected it to the dollar once, twice, 3, 4 times, right? We came down for that retest of the trend line and got a pretty significant bounce where we got our massive rejection, and now we have broken below this trend line. Now, something else that I think is important to keep our eyes on is the fact that if we do come below the level of 34,403, right, 34,403, that means we will officially have broken this bullish market structure that we have been in since the 24th of January. Okay, since the 24th of January. And the reason for that, guys, is because from the 24th of January, we put in our low, our high, our higher low, and then we put in our higher high. And so now if we come below this level, we will now put in a lower low, which honestly is just breaking this bullish market structure. Now, people might be wondering, Jason, are you still in the long from 31.1? I'm still in that long, guys. You know, I hold my trades to the death, guys. I hold them to the death. But the thing is, like, I'm still long. I gave the setup in advance, looking to long that exact level. I took the long. I took partial profits. I am going to stay. I'm going to stay in the long trade to the death. I have the stop loss at the entry. The reason is because, guys, until we actually do break the bullish market structure, technically, I could still be in the trade. If this was the, let's say that this was like a trade that I took on the 12-minute time frame, right? And I'm long from right here, 33.1, okay? And I hit my take profit, won, and I still have a portion of the trade open, I would not exit this trade, guys. If this was the 12-minute time frame right now, I would not exit this trade. I would say to myself, okay, you know, we still are in the bullish market structure. I've taken profits out. I'm going to hodl it to the death, right? I'm going to hodl it to the death. So that definitely is something that I think, you know, when we're looking at these massive time frames that we need to be aware of. However, I will say this, guys. I am actually pretty bearish, more bearish than I am bullish because of the fact that we're losing so many supports, because of the fact that we got the rejection from 48K, which is a very, very important area of resistance that we rejected from. And one more thing I should point out, guys, is the fact that the weekly time frame, again, I know I say this a lot, but I need to keep it in the forefront of my mind as a trader because I need to be prepared for what I think could potentially happen here, which is, you know, we could absolutely come down because the money flow crossing into the red here. We could absolutely come down another like 40% from the time that we got this money flow crossover. So from the time we got the money flow crossover, we've been saying another 40-50% moves to the downside. So far, we've gotten a 16% move to the downside, okay? So a 16% move to the downside. If we get a 50% move to the downside, 40 to 50%, that's basically taking us between 24K all the way down to like 17K, right? It's not that crazy to think that this is possible because, guys, I mean, we have to think about it and say, like, all right, every time this has happened in the past, we get a 40 to 50% move to the downside. You know, what is making us think that this is not going to happen now? And the two major targets I have are, number one, going to be this Fibonacci golden pocket right here, coming around 26 to 28K. And then again, that 50% move to the downside is going to bring us to that that 17 to 20K $1,000 target. All right, that 17 to 20K $1,000 target. And so honestly, guys, for right now, we're approaching a weekend. I don't trade the weekend. it is the Sabbath day tomorrow, so I will not even be home. I will be at religious services. And then also, guys, you know, it's low volume on the weekends. So my overall plan really is to kind of see what's going to happen next week, right? See what's going to happen next week. My vibe for right now is that we're going to range a little bit probably today. We're probably not going to see too much volatility today. We'll probably range a little bit. And then we might see like a short squeeze over the weekend because there's low volume and people can really move these markets. But look at that again, rejecting from VWAP. Actually, let me zoom into the 1 minute time frame and see what happened there. Yeah, VWAP right now is pretty strong resistance. It's pretty strong resistance. I actually shorted, my original short was as we were rejecting the VWAP here, so that's why now I'm stopped out in my entry. Because we can see we came up to the VWAP with money flow and momentum coming down on the 1 minute time frame for a nice little scalp. And honestly, guys, the VWAP does make a good place to get into scalps in general. So locally, we should point out one thing, which is potentially right here, potentially the chickens have drunk, guys. Potentially the chickens have drunk right here. We did have this wick, and we did in fact come down to put in a lower low while the market cipher B was making a higher low on the 1 hour time frame. And honestly, guys, this is a level that I was looking for. I posted it in the Discord this morning when I was doing my TA that we did need to be aware of the level down here at 35.5, where potentially we could get those bullish divergences and just have a fake out to the downside, and then get a move back up pretty much to around, you know, the 36.6 area, right? The 36.6 area. However, right now the VWAP is acting as our resistance, and so that is making it seem like we're probably not going to make it all the way back up there. This is the local range that we are in right now. Let's take a look at the volume that was traded. Yeah, so we haven't even made it back up to the high volume node here. We are still below it. That VWAP is strong, guys. That VWAP is strong. So, this is new for me, guys. Live streaming my actual trades, showing my actual positions. This is very new for me. I don't usually do that. I just started doing it. You guys have seen me over the past 3 days make about $14,000 in the last 3 days. So I'm not a baller out here like CryptoFace. I don't trade with $1 million positions. I used much higher leverage, and I'm satisfied with small gains, guys. And the reason why I decided to show my positions is for a few reasons. Number one, I do believe it'll be beneficial for people to see how I actually trade in real time, because of the fact that you can actually see what I'm doing. Like when I'm long and short at the same time, how yesterday I was hedging against my long with a short, and then when the long got stopped out, I was able to basically rewind the clock, because I was in a long position, right, from 2 days ago, and I came up and I hit take profit one right here, moved the stop loss to the entry, and left the long open, right? And in yesterday's live stream, you saw that long get stopped out, and I opened up a short right here, and basically I let that short stay open as my long was coming down, and this short was basically allowing me to, once my long got stopped out, I could take the profit out of the short, which basically allowed me to rewind the clock and take all the profit out of this long up here. So it's as if I took all the profit out of my long up here, but I did it by longing and shorting at the same time. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to show my positions. The second reason, y'all, is simply because of the fact that it's good for the views, guys. My view count has broken out of a 3-month long resistance simply because I'm showing my trades here, which is pretty crazy. And right now, the only trade that I'm still in is this tiny little piece of the short from yesterday, guys. It's just this tiny little piece of the short from yesterday. You saw my short get stopped out. But the trades I've taken today is, one, I took this long from right here, basically, when we got a little retest of a 618, just for small profits, guys. Stopped out at the entry, okay? Left some gains on the table. Left almost $2,000 of gains on the table. A lot of people would say that is stupid, but it's not, because here's the thing. Once you have guaranteed a win, then that stop loss at entry, who cares? You still made money, and then on to the next trade. Same with the short that you guys saw me enter at the beginning of the stream, which is now stopped out. I made $1,000. I could have made $2,000, but who knows, right? If you let those trades run, eventually they're going to run. Like the one yesterday, that thing really ran, right? That thing ran. So you got to focus on, number one, not losing money. Number two, be satisfied with the small gains. And then understand that if you're keeping your losses to a minimum and you're locking in small gains, eventually you're going to enter into a trade and that thing is going to run. It is going to run. All right? So let's pop into the chat one more time, guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Guys, if we can get 1,000 likes on this stream, I will give away 0.025 Bitcoin. Shout out to Nature Has It All. Do I live stream every day? No, I don't. I'm the most unprofessional YouTuber in the world. I just have to feel it, right? I just have to feel it, and then all of a sudden I live stream. Shout out to Pim Poles, who loves the live trading. So, yeah, it does get views with the live trading, guys. Shout out to Leon Yosef. Long time, man. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you here. Shout out to Aaron G, who's holding shorts and continues to DCA his profits. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Shout out to Jacobite Jim, who says, interesting picture there, Jacobite. Says, we mooning. There is no short. This is a fake pout for the bulls. Then the bears. Now we pamp bulls wind. Okay. A little bit bullish. So this guy says, I seem to take trades and not mention it, though. Well, the truth is, I cannot, if I'm scalping like this, guys, I cannot post these things in my Discord in advance. You can't post scalps, real scalps, in advance. You can post well-planned out scalpy day trades in advance, as I do. But you definitely cannot post the types of scalps in advance where you're shorting the VWAP on a 1-minute divergence. Do you know how many people would probably get wrecked if I did that? If I posted in my Discord, hey guys, I'm going short right now. Like, you know, you just can't do that. But I do my very best in the VIP Discord, guys, to post the levels, to post the trade setups, and you know, and not only myself but others in the community. You know, we have great traders in here. K-Pax, a phenomenal trader, gave the level in advance for the long right from the naked daily point of control. Took the long. He gave this in advance, right? Pretty crazy. So, and White Phoenix also. White Phoenix, an amazing trader. This guy, and the cool thing about this is everyone has a different style of trading as well. Shout out to Boyan, who, you know, on Wednesday's live stream, Boyan actually, he did give literally 2 short trades that you could have taken in one day. He said he wanted to come up to 39.4 and get a scalp from that level and come down from there to retest the resistance. And then after the retest of the resistance, he wanted to then pump up even higher to the place where we actually did reject from. So he gave a plan on live stream, and they both happened exactly as he had been hoping for, both of them. So shout out to Boyan. And so it's great to have a community of people who are all looking at the charts together, you know what I'm saying? Who are all looking at the charts together. So it is looking like we did get a little pump from the from this chickens drinking water trade. We can see that as we did come and put in the lower low right here, that we also did put in the bullish divergence right there, okay? And so that is a interesting thing. We're above the VWAP right now, so let's see what is going to happen here. Let's see what's going to happen. What is going to happen? Let's pull out our volume. Wow, we're getting a pump. Okay. I probably should, I need to take profit out of this. I did take the scalp, guys. I did take the scalp. Cool. All right, I took the scalp. As you can see, I had $400,000 on the trade. Just locked in $2,000 of profit. Now I'm going to move my stop loss to the entry at 35,717. And now, boom. Boom, just locked it in, guys. Up 5K for the day. Just scalping the corn, guys. Just scalping the corn. And again, this is a level I did give in the Discord, guys. This is a level I did give this morning. Looking for the chickens drinking water from 35.5. And the reason I didn't show it on the stream at first is because I can't just be giving signals on free YouTubes, because that's just I wouldn't want to do that, right? You know what I'm saying? But here we are. Let's see what happens now, guys. Am I going to get stopped out? Are we going to make it back up to these highs? I would say the next take profit I would have for this, honestly, would be it would be, I would say, you know, this high is good. 36,335 is good. You know what? I'll set my take profit up here, man. I'll set it at 36,649. I'll set it at 36,649. Hang on. Let's do 36,600 just to be safe, guys. And I will take out there another 25%, which will give me another $1,200. So, you know, the reason why I'm potentially leaving all these gains on the table, guys, is because I don't know how high this is going to pump. We might get a short squeeze here. I don't know, right? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen, right? So we're coming back down to the high volume node and the VWAP. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to get a retest? Are we going to get a retest? Or are we not? Also, we need to be aware of potentially coming down to test the golden pocket, right? If we are going to be able to get another scalp long in here, the golden pocket makes for a good entry, right? So we have basically, check this out. This would stop out most people who longed here. If we get to move back down to the golden pocket, which is also pretty much that same level that we had to reclaim before I actually took the long, because I didn't long until we reclaimed the level, right? Because that's the confirmation. And so if we do come back down here, yes, I'll be stopped out, but I could look to enter again if we are getting another trigger wave here. Let's check out the 12-minute market Cipher B. That's kind of my favorite thing right here. 12-minute market Cipher B is looking good, guys. This is the confirmation I want to see on the 12-minute to trade a chickens drinking water. Okay, that's the confirmation I want to see on the 12-minute to trade the chickens drinking water, guys. And yeah, that is it. Yeah. And the short, I have no reason to close it. I honestly have no reason to close this short trade. I think I'm just going to hold this thing over the weekend. And then next week, I'm going to revisit this whole thing. Right? So, hang on, guys. I know what you're thinking. The reason why, it's because I have, this is like a newer account. But I know what you guys are thinking. Why the heck, Jason, are you using red and blue, red and green candles? I hate red and green candles, guys. I hate them. And I use blue and purple. Now, guys, if you do want to learn how to trade this way, you could check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 25% discount in the description, and this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because it will give you the blueprint that you need to have a plan, right, to know what levels you're looking to trade, and then know what confirmations you're looking to trade, how to use good risk management, how to schlong, long and short at the same time to ensure maximum profits, and all that kind of stuff, guys. You can check it out, 25% discount in the description, if you want to learn Orderflow, right? If you want to learn how to use Orderflow and trade with this kind of thing, Boyan, the guy who shorted the exact top of Bitcoin to the dollar, and myself put together this course. You can check it out, link in the description. You could watch the preview for free. This preview alone will give you a lot of information about Orderflow, just a lot of information. There's a lot packed into this free video right here. If you're interested, there's a 15% discount in every pinned comment. So, what is going to happen with Bitcoin right now, guys? It really depends. It really depends. It really depends. I would say if we can come above this right here, if we can come above these highs at around 36.6, I do think we have the potential to come up to 36.9, where we have the next area of resistance, where we have a high volume node right here, right? And then, of course, if we come above that, we have a VWAP gap at around 37, like this. And if we zoom out, let's say we do keep pumping here, right? Let's get bullish. Let's get super bullish right now. Let's get super bullish. Where is the most obvious area of resistance? The most obvious area of resistance is going to be this 37.5K area. Why? Because it is clearly the last area of support that we had. It would support once, twice, 3 times, right? It's not an exact level, but we can look at it more as a zone, right? And so if we get the breakdown, then also we can look for the retest. And not only, guys, is that the last horizontal support, but I mean, look at this too. That level is the retest of the trend line. And not only that, guys, but look at this. If we take our Fibonacci retracement tool from the most recent high that we put in to the low, we have the golden pocket coming in right around that area. Right around that area. And not only that, but if we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from a higher high that we put in up here, we can see that it's also the 382 Fibonacci retracement. So there's a lot of confluence here. If we keep pumping, guys, we could potentially short squeeze all the way up to that 37 area. And if we do, that would be a great area to get a rejection, to potentially get into a short trade and short it down to some lower levels, guys. I would say short it down back down below this this level right here. But here's the thing, guys. Here is the thing. We cannot take trades unless we see our confirmations, right? We need to be very confident in our trades, right? We need to be very, very confident in our trades. We need to have maximum absorbency. Or if you speak French, absorption maximale, right? A nuevo talite, which means new size. I'll bet you guys didn't know I spoke French. Yeah, I do. So what are we going to be looking for? We are going to be looking for this. You know what? I just realized I've had this had this comment on the stream for so long. Okay. Yeah, you know what we need? Here's what we need. Let me open up some stuff here. We need to see our uneven butt cheeks on market Cipher B, all right? Now, here's the thing. All trends must come to an end. The trend is your friend until the end. And what happens is, if you are in a trend, you think it's a party, right? People get euphoric. They get so bullish when we're in an uptrend, and they get so bearish when we're in a downtrend. And people are not looking around and taking notice of what's happening. When you're at the club, you're partying it up, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's a party, right? The lights are off. No one can see what you really got going on. But at 2 a.m. when the lights are on, boom, all of a sudden, everything that was hidden in the darkness has now come to the light. And this is a pair of uneven butt cheeks, where you have the juicy, mwah, mwah, nice and the big, and nice and the round, and the ravioli is flowing out of the butt cheek. It's just coming out of the butt cheek with the tomato sauce and all these things, right? And then over here on the right, you have that skinny old lady at the diner. You know the one I'm talking about, right? She sounds like this. She got a Brooklyn accent. She smokes too many cigarettes. The waitress at the diner. You know who I'm talking about, right? She looks kind of like this, right? And she's like, hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy needs another cup of coffee, okay? Now, we could clearly see as the price is coming down to an area of support and everyone's getting super bearish, This guy over here, he knows what's going on, right? Because he's looking down and he's seeing Market Cipher B printing them green dots, and you got that big old left butt cheek over here and the skinny one over here. That's where the money is, right? Let's take a look back at the charts over here, and let's take a look and see what happened when we came down to the level that we were looking at in the Discord this morning, right? We were looking at a clear level in the Discord, which was the level right here at about 35.5. And what did we see down here, right? We clearly saw the uneven butt cheek pattern, okay? Now, here's the thing about Dolores, is that she's a gymnast, right? She's a gymnast. So you might see her also hanging around from a trapeze upside down, like this, all right? Now, it works the same way, right? If you see a big old butt cheek on the left followed by a small one on the right, even if it's upside down like this, right? Well, that really means, guys, and hang on, what is happening here with this? It looks like my screen is not showing the full screen here. Yeah, it's not. Why not? What is going on here? What is going on? What is going on, man? What is going on? Why can't we see the full thing? Here we go. Now we see the full thing. As we were coming down to our level, we saw the uneven butt cheeks, and if we do pump from here, which it looks like we're rejecting, but if we do pump up to this 382, then we want to see something like this, right? We want to see us come up to the area of resistance, but on Market Cipher B, we want to see a big butt cheek and then a small butt cheek. That is how we're going to get into our trades, right? That's how I get into trades. That's not how everyone gets into trades. That's how I get into trades. There's other things that we can look at as well. There are other things that we can look at as well. But yeah, it looks like we're getting a little bit here of a rejection, which does, take me back to those days, guys, in high school when every single girl I spoke to gave me this same face, that same face, those same lips, those same teeth, all right, that same everything, right? And I was just left there, standing there, totally heartbroken, not realizing I had been in the friend zone the whole time. I thought she liked me. She laughed at my jokes. She wanted to sit with me at the lunch table. I didn't know the friend zone was a thing, and I was just trying to be nice. But it turns out she was into bad guys. You know what I'm saying? And she rejected me. And then I got stopped out of my entry. And by the way, guys, this video is sponsored by Carl from the Moon. Shout out to Carl from the Moon. That time that Carl took me to McDonald's in his Maserati. Thank you, Carl.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
Coming to theaters near you, guys. Get ready for this. Alright. So, we're back, guys. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. We might continue to pump. We might continue to dump. I'm not sure. Let's pop into our chat over here. And let's see what's going on. How many likes do we have? Wow. We have 500 people in here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. God bless all of you. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, God is so good. He is so merciful. He is so gracious. And I am so thankful to him for everything he has blessed me with. And I pray that all of you are super blessed in the name of Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah. Guys, make sure to like the video, because if we can get if we can get 1,000 likes now. Wait, we already got that. I forget what's the number. I'm going to be giving away Bitcoin. I'm going to be giving away Bitcoin, y'all. So, yeah, it is going to be an IMAX. Me and Carl and Jay and Carl go to McDonald's. No, it's a Maserati, Matthew. It's all the same crap to me, honestly, guys. It's honestly all the same crap. So, T. Diddy, interview White Phoenix and K-Pax. I'm trying to get White Phoenix onto the channel. He's shy. Everyone go in the Discord right now and tag White Phoenix and say you need to get on Jason's stream. In fact, White Phoenix, man, you're probably not listening because I know, you don't have time for that, man. But here's the thing. Guys, go pressure White Phoenix right now to get on the stream. We could get him on right now. And K-Pax, yes, I need to have K-Pax back on the channel as well. Shout out to Matt Comedy and Travels. What's going on, Matt Comedy and Travels? What do you want to ask me? What do you want to say? Let me know, man. Let me know. Yeah, Carl took me to McDonald's in his Maserati. Look at this. Look at this crazy shenanigans. All of a sudden, my likes went way down to 162. Was it because of Carl? Nah, couldn't have been. Couldn't have been, guys. Shout out to whoever gave me a thumbs down. May the Lord bless you in the name of Jesus the Messiah. I pray you're super blessed. I'm about to get stopped out, guys. I'm about to get stopped out here of my trade at my entry. And dang, you know, I left a lot of gains on the table here, guys. You know, I could have had a lot more. I could have had a lot more. But small gains add up over time, guys. Small gains add up over time. You know, man, yeah, I really left a lot on the table. I still have $200,000 left in this trade, guys. You know, 50% out, stop loss to entry. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Also, whoever thumbs down, may the Lord bless you in Jesus' name. I love praying blessings for people because God is so good. He is so good. I just can't stop talking about the Lord, guys. I can't stop. So if you don't like it, this ain't the channel for you. I'll tell you that much. It ain't the channel for you. Sometimes we even wax biblical on here. Sometimes we read the Bible in Hebrew, right? That's the kind of channel you're going to get here, guys. You're going to get the Bible in Hebrew. You're going to get Carl from the Moon, going to McDonald's in a Maserati. You're going to get smaller position sizes. No baller crypto face in here because crypto face is a serious baller, man. I would never trade with those position sizes. I would totally get wrecked. Honestly, man. I don't know how he does it. Shout out to crypto face. Shout out to crypto face, by the way. Crypto face is a great guy. And he's really done a lot to help out my channel by giving me some spotlights and stuff. And also, he created Market Cipher, which is my favorite indicator. I love Market Cipher because it's just so juicy, guys, especially when you see the you-know-what. Oh, no, this is me playing with my chickens. But this is what I like about Market Cipher. I like those diner scenes, guys. I do. What is happening, man? Would you just make a dang decision? Would you make a decision? Would you either stop me out or would you let me get more profits here? Would you quit playing with my heart, Bitcoin? Would you quit playing with my heart? What are we is this a level of support? Is this a level of support? Hang on. By the way, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and all I do is paper trade with fake money. I actually don't use real money. It's all fake. Because you should never take financial advice from a guy on the internet who shows you pictures of uneven butt cheeks, adult diapers, and wears a Pikachu hat. So we're at a 382 area of support right here, kind of losing it. So the next area that I'm really looking at, guys, to potentially get back into a long trade, because I do think there's pump potential here based on the butt cheeks. The next place that I'm really looking for, I have to be honest, you know, thou shalt not lie. Okay, keeping it biblical up in here. The next place that I would be looking for would be the Fibonacci Golden Pocket retracement. Right down at around 35.5, like the retest of the level. If we get some trigger waves down there on the Uno minute, I really do think this could be a good trade to enter here. I really do. I do. Now, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, guys. I don't even know if I'm going to take the trade. Although, I have to say, things do look like we could come up more. I might just want to be happy with the gains for the day and come back on Monday. I have to be honest with you guys. I don't even know if I'm going to take the trade. I should be satisfied with the gains for the day. You know? I've made $16,000 in the last 3 or 4 days. So, you know, again, it's not millions, guys, but why start to get greedy now? I've already locked in profits, man. You know, if this thing gets stopped out, is it stopped out yet? Oh my goodness, it's torturing me. It's torturing me. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's pull our fib. Let's pull our fib. Let's see what's going to happen as we come down there. You know, if we come down here, let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. You know what we need, guys? We need to pump the price. We need to pump the price. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if this will work. Here we go. It's working, guys. It's working. It's working, guys. Here we go. Rising up, back on the street. Took my time, took my chances. I wish I was the bass player. The bass in this song adds melanin to my skin. It's just that groovy.
So many times
It happens too fast, yeah.
you trade your passion for glory.
I'm trying not to trade my passion for glory here, guys.
Of the past, you must fight to
Here we go. I told you it works.
come alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor starts to spread in the night, and is watching us.
Here we go, baby.
Of the tiger,
Yeah.
face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds,
Come on, baby.
take to
Let's pump this.
the kill with the skill.
I wish I could get my face bigger. I don't know how to do that on this streaming software.
Eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival.
Come on,
And the last known
Come on, Blue Candle. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes, come toward me. Come toward my face. Come toward my face. Yes. 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 Yeah. Ugh, I'm so pumped up, guys. I'm so pumped up. Yes. Yes. Ugh.
rising up,
Blah, 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 blah. Scabba-doop. Skimping dishes. Do the dishes.
with the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will.
That's right, guys. The survival instinct kicks in.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our
Rivals.
and the last no survivor starts to spread in the night. And is what
Come on, Candle. You can do it. Come up to my face again. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. I don't care about the copyright strikes, guys. All right. Shout out to whoever thumbs down me. You know, if you come to this channel for like boring old crap. Well, we have a trigger wave on the 6-minute, guys. If you come to this channel for just boring technical analysis, you come to the wrong place, guys. You have come to the wrong place, all right? Because here's the thing, all right? I am not a boring kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm a cool kind of... I'm cool. It doesn't get much cooler than me, guys. I mean, look at me. You guys see me? That little tiny thing? Doesn't get much cooler than that, guys. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Okay. No. How can I not make this bigger? I don't know. That's weird, right? That's kind of weird. Is that not weird, guys? All right. See, I'm telling you, it works every single time. People doubt that it works to pump the price like that. Should I take a little more profit, guys, so that I can have a more relaxing weekend? Should I take another $300 out? No, Is that even worth it? That's not even worth it to me. Yeah, it is. Let's do it. Let's take some profit out. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. I have $200,000 on the trade. Let's just scoop out a little bit more profit. There we go. $2,500 up. Okay, my next take profit. Where should I set it? Where did I say I was going to set it? Well, I would say let's come up above. Let's set it. Did I set it somewhere already? Yes, I have an active order. Let's check it out. We're going to close 36,600. That's good. 36,600. That's good. We only need another $700 pump for that. Okay? The VWAP is struggling hard, guys. VWAP is struggling hard. Let's see what's happening here on our order flow. Okay? Let's see what's happening on order flow. We had a lot of shorts actually open up that are potentially now getting trapped here. Potentially, right? I mean, I'm just looking at this right now. What do I know? I don't know anything, guys. Clearly. Okay? Let's go to a trend reversal chart. And I'm going to take a look at these candles here, right? I'm going to take a look what is happening here at the VWAP. Well, I would say this, guys. I would say I don't see anything necessarily too bearish. Oh, I mean, it could be. Honestly, if we put in a lower high and people keep trying to long it up, we have a lot of longs coming in right now. A lot of longs coming in. We need to put in a higher high here. We need to. Okay, this is a good sign, guys. This is a good sign. Let's check out the 15-minute here and let's see what's happening. All right. This is not the healthiest rise in the world, guys. Open interest has been decreasing this whole way. A lot of longs got closed out at the first tap of the VWAP, and we have a few longs opening up now, and shorts are closing out right now. This move to the upside is pretty much fueled by trades closing, by shorts closing, right? Look at this, shorts closing the whole way up. We have a few longs coming in into the VWAP, but then they stop out. So these longs that longed here, they're no longer trappable to the downside, which is kind of a good thing. And then we had some shorts open up here under the VWAP. People are flopping and groping on the VWAP, man. People are getting sliced up on this VWAP, right? People like, let me long. No, just kidding. Let me short. No, just kidding. Let me long. No, just kidding. Okay, we have a lot of longs coming in right now, guys. Let's go to the oh, this is the 5-minute chart. I thought that, okay. We have a lot. Shout out whoever gave me a thumbs down. May the Lord bless you. May Jesus bless you. May Yeshua bless you. Look at this, guys. Lots of people longing right here. Lots of people longing. This, honestly, this could be a trap. This could really be a trap. Look at this. Look at this. 20 million longs right here. If we lose the VWAP, I mean, we could come down quite a bit, honestly. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. We'll really have to see. We can see where they're at, right? Let's check out what Market Cipher says here. Let's check out what Market Cipher... Market Cipher looks bullish, I have to be honest. Market Cipher looks bullish. What am I doing? Oh, I was pushing the number 1 to try and look at the 1-minute time frame, guys. Ooh, Market Cipher... like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say here. The 1 minute, hard to say. The 1 hour, I would say... bullish. 1 hour bullish, baby. Let's pump this price, baby. Let's pump the price, baby. Yes. Market makers going to wreck the shorters, maybe. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know how to... Come on, Candle. Just come up to me, man. Come up to me. You guys like my getup? I got the hood on with the Pikachu hat. And people don't know this about me, but it's time to come clean, guys. When I do these live streams, I'm actually on a stationary recumbent bike, getting my cardio in while I stream. That's actually why I stopped showing my face. But now I'm showing it anyway on the bike. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care at all. This is the most unprofessional channel in the world, man. Yeah, the 1 hour looks pretty juicy, guys. But we're struggling right now. We're struggling. If we can hold this VWAP, it will be good. Excuse me. Got a touch of the wiggle and the Wuhan wiggle. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? Yes, I agree. Van Garmin, those 1 hour butt cheeks, they do look great. Does anyone have any questions in here? What's WP and Boyan? White Phoenix and Boyan are two people in my VIP community. And by the way, guys, if you do want to join the community, I posted the exact level this morning, and it's not just me posting these levels, guys. Last night, K-Pax, an amazing trader. You could check out an interview he did on my channel where he lost $1.3 million and made it all back. He gave the call for the exact level to long for the initial bounce. We bounced right from there. Boyan, he gave 2 shorts in advance live on a VIP stream. They both played out. And White Phoenix is in here. He's an amazing trader. He has a different style than me, but he's very, very good. Very, very good. And by the way, you can book one-on-one sessions with these guys as well in the Discord. And it's just a great community, guys. We have a good time in here. We have a good time. Lots of memes, lots of fun, lots of TA. And, you know, you can join the community by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, there's a 25% discount on the course, guys. This is the blueprint, right? So that you always know where you're looking to trade, where to take profit, where to set your stop loss, all that kind of stuff. This is the blueprint, guys. 25% discount in the description. Also, Boyan and myself put together this Orderflow, TPO, and market profile course. Check out the preview for free. It's a half-hour video. It actually is very, very educational. If you don't understand what the heck you're looking at with this stuff, this video will, at the very least, tell you what you're looking at. So you can check that out. How's the long trade doing? It's doing pretty good, guys. It's not doing so bad. It's not doing so bad. Come on, baby. Let's get a pump here, baby. Let's get a pump, baby. Still have $150,000 on the trade. Risking $0 on this trade. A guaranteed win of $2,500. That's the way to do it, guys. Lock in your profits. Lock in your profits. Is Dolores single? This is a good question. Is Dolores single? Asked Dom. No, but she has a sister who's single. She has a sister who's single. Okay, so we tag we tag them. Yeah, okay. My voice is low. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Here we go. My voice is back. Let me go into there and actually tag them too. Are White Phoenix and K-Pax in here? Are you guys in here? Let's see. Let's see. No, her sister does not have uneven butt cheeks. Her sister does not. Shout out to Arthur who joined the Discord for frog memes only. Alright, oof, man. I think the 1 hour still looks good, guys. Honestly, Market Cipher B would keep me in this long. It's giving me the hope, guys. It's giving me the hopium. I think we might be able to pump up to 37. I think we might be able to come up to 37. Yeah, I think we could come up to 37. But what do I know, guys? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're in here. I don't think they're in here. White Phoenix and K-Pax. Or if they are, maybe they just don't feel like it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all, you know? All right, so just to recap, I mean, if anyone missed the TA, because someone asked if I could do TA, go back and watch the beginning of the stream because I did do a lot of analysis here. I did do a lot of analysis. Hang on. I have to text my friend because he might be coming to my house, and I don't know. I hope he is. I do TA using the I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I would think Agana. Is that correct? I use the USD chart. I don't usually use the USDT chart. And I have friends. I guess I don't have friends, Poppy. No, you're right. I don't have friends. And shout out to Patrice who says, except Tino. Tino knows. Shout out to Tino from Traders Reality. Tino, man, we got to do a collab, bro. See, I'm gonna move my picture right next to your name here. Tino and Jason Casper. Right? Tino. Right there. Yeah. What line am I using for VWAP? I'm using Market Cipher SR. Market Cipher SR. Shout out to Crypto Tom. He'll be there in 5 minutes. Yeah, Crypto Tom, man, we'll cheer some beers, bro. We'll cheer some beers. Of course, I don't drink actual beer. I drink Zevia root beer if I'm going to have a carbonated beverage. Because here's the thing, guys. I have nothing against beer at all. I love beer, but it's just not conducive to my health. So I kind of usually don't drink that. But Tino is awesome, guys. I mean, we've been in talks. We've had talks, guys. So yes. Shout out to BL Prods who says someday I know we'll see Jason and Carl in the same plane flying to Dubai. Yes, for right now you're just going to see us in the same Maserati.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
Yes, me too. Coming soon to a theater near you guys. Jay and Carl go to McDonald's. So, Tino indicator plus Market Cipher indicator is the ultimate combo. How about good whiskey? I do enjoy a good scotch. I have to be honest with you. On the rocks. On the rocks. When I say on the rocks, I literally mean on cold rocks, not ice. But I do water it down a little bit just to take the alcohol percentage down just a few percents. Because, you know, otherwise it becomes unpalatable. But if you really want to enjoy the flavor of a good scotch, you have to water it down a little bit, guys. So, bet you didn't know your boy Jason Casper was so dang cultured. Huh? Bet you didn't know I was so dang cultured. What are we looking at? Somebody brought up a good point here. I love Tino too, Nico G. I do. Tino's a great guy. Oh, right, Tino's indicator. Tino's indicator. Hang on. I have to text my friend who may or may not be coming. Nah, he woke up mad late. He lives very far away. He's a famous musician, so we don't get to see each other a lot. Tino at the New York opening is crazy. It's like a horse race. Yeah, let me turn on Tino's indicator, guys, because I've dabbled. I've dabbled with it. Let's see what it's telling us here. Do we have any vector candles? Do you have any vector candles? It takes a while to load. Okay, so this is a vector candle, but look at this. So we have some vector candles right here. We have this red vector candle, and they usually get recovered. And so I had my take profit at 36,600. So that's just a couple $100 higher than that vector candle. Maybe I should lower it to daily open, honestly. Maybe I should lower it to daily open. Maybe I should. It's not too late for him to come. It's not too late. It's never too late. Yeah, I actually do enjoy Tino's indicator as well. I don't know why I stopped dabbling in it. You know what it is, guys? It's too much. Because if I turn on my actual TA too, now look. Like, look at this chart, right? It's just crazy. So I should dabble with it more because those vector candles, they do get recovered. So who knows, guys? Maybe we will actually get our move back up to the retest of this 37.5 area. I'm not sure. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's go to a lower chart. Shout out to Tino, by the way. Sorry I keep coughing, guys. Like I say, touch of the wiggle from Wuhan. So we had a pink candle right here, which is a sign that we're going to start to get a trend reversal. Where's the last major vector on the 12-minute? It looks like we don't have really much to recover on the 12-minute, but I know this is not meant for the 12-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute, a more standard time frame. So your boy Jason uses strange time frames. So we had this red vector to the downside, recovered it. We had these red vectors, and we've recovered them as well. This blue trend line, what is that? Let me see. Can't I label those? Isn't there an option to label them? To label the EMAs? I can't find it right now because I am live streaming. And when you're live streaming, guys, it's hard to do stuff, honestly. You're always a little bit dumber when there's people watching you, right? You're always a little bit dumber when there's people watching. People don't understand, you know? People don't understand what it's like to be live. You listen to someone talk live and they say the dumbest thing, and you're like, oh, man, they're so dumb. Well, I'd like to see you try. It can be difficult, guys. It can be. So let's see. Who's Tino? CG? Tino from Traders Reality. He's a YouTuber. Check him out. Check him out. Okay, the blue is 50. Thanks, Patrick D. So that's the 50 EMA. Thank you, Patrick D. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. Who corrected me. Yeah, shout out to Tino, guys. We really are going to collab. I have a green jumper and everything. I'm going to wear it on the stream, you know? I'm excited. I'm excited to collab with Tino. I really am. I'm very excited to collab with him. This is a slow, painful move to the upside, guys. A slow and painful move to the upside. You know? I would love to talk to Tino. I want to know how he trades and stuff like that. Oh, we're rejecting off the 50 EMA. Ooh. You know, I just gathering from what I've heard from his streams, he definitely wouldn't do what I'm doing now. He takes his money and gets the heck out. He would not leave $2,000 of unrealized profit just chilling, waiting to get stopped out at the entry. Probably wouldn't do that. But your boy Jason, you know, common sense all out the window, guys. Houston's trying to school me on Tino's indicator. Shout out to Thor, by the way. Thor, man, what is going on, bro? I have to hit you up, Thor. I have something to talk to you about, man. So, shout out to Thor, a moderator in the Discord. Yes, if I am on a stream with Tino, I will do a British accent, guys. I cannot be around a British accent and not... I can't do it without actually myself going British a little bit, you know? It's just, it goes back to my roots, you know? Let's see, I moved here from the UK, probably... I don't know. How long have I been in the States? It was after I got my first tattoo. My first, how do they say tattoo? They like tattoo, right? I got my first tattoo. Why don't I raise my stop loss? Because. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Oh, dang. K-Pax is another meeting. Come on, K-Pax, man. You could afford to quit your other meeting. Nah, I know you can't, bro. It's important stuff. And White Phoenix is MIA. White Phoenix is MIA. Alright, guys. I'm in my own Discord. That's funny. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on? Can we get Boyan in here? Alright, let's see. Boyan. Let me see. Let's see. I've never had Boyan on a public live stream before. But I have him on every Wednesday for New York Open. He's here. He's here. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. Raising the stop loss reduces the probability of hitting your take profit. Exactly, Jerome. Yeah, this is an answer to the why don't I raise my stop loss. Raising the stop loss automatically means your stop loss will get hit and then we pump, right? I'm perfectly satisfied with this profit right here of 2,500. I'm satisfied with it, guys. You know, I've already, you know, this is not even my first trade of the day, right? First trade of the day. I locked in and left on the table 2,000. Can you believe that? I could have made so much more, but I locked in 1,400 plus another 1,000 from the short at the beginning of the stream. If you were here in the beginning, you saw me lock in that 1,000. So that's 2,500 plus 2,500 equals 5K in a day. I'm satisfied with that. Right now, my two options are I make 5K in a day, or what if this thing pumps? What if then I make 6, 7, 8, 9? Well, you know, that's why I do it. I'm conservative with it. I'd rather make fewer gains and be more consistent and better with risk management than try and raise my stop loss. That's not worth it for me. If I raise my stop loss, then what? I make maybe another like couple $100 to $1,000 extra. But what if we pump from there? You know, shout out to Robert Bonar in the chat. Oh man, you're in traffic, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Shout out to Robert Bonar. A Market Cipher Discord mod, a Market Cipher CryptoPhase YouTube mod, and a Jason Casper YouTube mod. A cool guy. Check out his YouTube channel too. Yeah, Van Garman, the 2 hour cheeks. Cheeks on the 2 hour. So let's check out our good friend. What's her name again? Right, her name is Dolores. We've got picture of Dolores on the 2 hour time frame here, guys. On the 2 hour, Dolores is in the diner. She's bringing another cup of coffee. Her Brooklyn accent's acting up again. She's smoking a cigarette over here. Right, this guy knows what he likes, what he sees over here. He's not gonna move his stop loss up. Nah, he ain't gonna move it up. You know why? Because the Benjamins are over here in this right butt cheek over here. And we come over to the 2 hour time frame and take a look at Market Cipher over here. Look at this. Look at this. We got a nice divergence right here. We got it. Now I do have to say money flow is coming down locally, but regionally money flow is coming up, guys. Regionally money flow is coming up, but locally money flow is coming down. And we've got this giant vector green candle. Shout out to Tino from Traders Reality. Bro, if you're watching this, which you're totally not, man, because I know you don't have time to watch my streams, that's fine. I don't really have time to watch a lot of yours either, but I try my best, bro. Shout out to whoever thumbs down me. May the Lord bless you in Jesus' name. Tino, man, we got to collab, bro. So, all right. Shout out to Premier Crypto. This is a funny comment, Beatrice. You know, besides the word that's borderline profanity, depending on what household you grow up in, I really think that this is clever. This is punny. I enjoy it. Thank you, Beatrice, for your comment. A divergence, yeah. So, yeah, guys, check it out. Check out Robert Bonar's channel, youtube.com/Robert Bonar. He has all these raccoons. I don't know if they're his or if they're wild. I don't know. Clearly, they are on his chest right here, and he goes fishing for them. It's the funniest thing. You guys have to check it out. You really have to check it out. It's good content. It's good content, to say the least. Yo, shout out to Evan Aldo. Wait, this isn't Evan Aldo. But that's good to know, Sirkin, that Tino doesn't broadcast on Fridays. Shout out to Evan Aldo. Everyone go check out Evan Aldo as well if you want some really good Market Cipher content. Evan Aldo, bro, we have to collab at some point, man. We have to collab at some point, bro. That would be good if we could collab. How you doing, Evan? I hope you're doing good, man. It's been a while. Shout out to Evan Aldo putting up numbers in the gym. I'm glad to hear that, bro. I am glad to hear that. Uh-oh, we have bearish CVD forming. Let's check it out. We have bearish CVD forming on the 15-minute. Hang on. On the 5 to 15 minutes. So this is the 5-minute right here. And technically, do we have bearish CVD? 6.7, 6.9. Yeah, we do have bearish CVD forming, guys. CVD is getting higher. Means people are longing. But we don't really see too many longs coming in here. But we do have to understand, if we lose the VWAP, guys, it could be a very fast move down. Simply because of the fact that we have, like, basically 26 plus 3, so 37 million people who longed above the VWAP. 37 million longs above VWAP. 37 million. So if we lose that VWAP, guys, especially if we start to lose this VWAP, this daily point of control here, I do think we could get a pretty significant retracement. I might even just close out my dang trade. Let's see something else. What's happening here? It's hard to say, isn't it? It actually looks a little bit bearish too, I have to say, right? Because we have, look at all these longs coming in right here, and CVD is about 3.4 million, and then up here CVD is about 3.5 million. Let's check out. How's Market Cipher looking on the 1 minute? Looking pretty bearish, honestly. It's looking pretty bearish, guys. It's looking bearish on the 1 minute. It's even looking bearish on the 3 minute, guys. We have a bearish divergence coming in here. But the money flow is about to cross on the 6 minute. So let's see if we retest this this VWAP here. Let's see if we retest the VWAP. Dang it. All right, let's see something. All right, I'm going to try and take a little more profit out here, guys, just because of those bearish signs. Let's see what can happen. I don't know if we're going to make it up there. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, Dolores. Don't fail me now. 1 minute trigger wave. Money coming down. Money flow coming down on the 1 minute. Money flow coming down on the 1 minute. Money flow coming down on the 1 minute. Yeah! All right, just hit my take profit. What? I want to get, okay, whatever. That's close enough to $3,000. All right, that's it, guys. No more profits taken until we finally get to that high level. And I'm going to actually change this here. Wait, can I change the quantity? Yes, I can. Let's turn that to 1.25. Just in case we keep pumping, guys. But, you know, Jason Casper loves to leave gains on the table. He loves to leave gains on the table. But, man, see, that's the thing. I have to be honest. It's hard to live stream your trades, too. Because I would say when people comment, right, it changes your mind. That's why I don't know how CryptoFace does it with millions of dollars. Oh, the video's cropped. Thank you. The video's cropped. Let's see what we can do here. How do I fix this? How's my short doing? This is my tiny short from yesterday. Still have a position open. This is the short that I did yesterday. Still have a little bit open. Still have a little bit open, guys. No reason to close it. I'm going to keep it open on the weekend. I locked in some money on it just so I could say I made something on it, but I'm just going to leave this open. Who knows? Maybe we dump more, and then this could actually be a nice dump. Because I don't think we're going to have a V-shaped recovery here. I don't think we're going to have a V-shaped recovery. I have to be honest with you guys. I really don't think that. Shout out to John Cottenham. How's my butt cheek merch going? Am I trading with my bot, Curry Pork? Yes, I am trading with the bot. The bot missed the short, and I don't know if the bot took the long. I have to be honest with you. I have to go check. I don't know if I set the bot up to long this. I don't think... No, I definitely did not set the bot up to long this. I did not. So, Patrick D says it's improbable to sell at the top. Money is made in the middle. This is great, Patrick D, and this is true, and this will keep you from losing money, honestly. You know, and this also can be become a false statement if you know how to hedge properly, like yesterday, where I shorted to basically ensure that I would close my long at the top. Shout out to Jesse Livermore. 1 hour cheeks confirmed. Cool. Any bot spots available? Okay. Let's talk about the bot a little bit, guys. The bot, the trading bot, the Jason Casper trading bot, is a bot that trades your plans for you. So, for example, if I have a plan for the day to basically take a trade from this level right here, 35.5 at the chickens drinking water, which is the trade I did take, I could tell the bot, take this trade only if you see divergences on market Cipher B. Right now, we are beta testing the bot. We have a group of a couple hundred people beta testing it, and it's a community in here where we're basically working on different strategies. It's not only based on market Cipher. We have a lot of strategies in here, and people are testing these things, and shout out to Crypto Tom, who's like the best at it. A lot of people are really good at this bot, okay? My bot yesterday took a trade. I actually got stopped out of my long yesterday. The long I entered in the stream yesterday stopped out. But my bot took a trade, right? My bot took a trade for me. And because I had set it up to do so. And there is a learning curve to the bot, guys, but all these trades that you see here were basically taken like without a person actually trading. The bot will enter the trade for you, take profit, move your stop loss to your entry, lock in profit for you. Crypto Tom absolutely killing it in here, trading all these different coins. I mean, it's crazy what people are doing here with the bot, guys. It's crazy. People are just taking trade after trade after trade, multiple trades a day with this bot. And right now, you can become a beta tester. I'm pretty sure today or tomorrow is the last day that you can become a beta tester. Right now, there is a cost to it, guys, because we have to pay our team. We have to run our servers for this. It's very involved, multi-time frame. confirmation bots. But the thing is, right now you can get it at a discount for $175 a month, and then that will be cut off next week, and then we won't officially launch this thing until July. And when we do launch it, it's going to be awesome because there's going to be copy trading where you could copy someone else's bot. Basically, the bot will just automatically trade what whoever else who is allowing themselves to be copied will trade. So if you want to copy my bot, you can do that. If anyone else wants their bots to be copied, you can do that. If you sign up to be a beta tester, you get 2 bots for a discount price of what would cost 1 bot, plus you get lifetime discount. So here, let me post the link in the chat, guys, because this is supposed to be for VIPs only, but because we're ending this, because we're closing this out today, this is the roadmap for the release. If you sign up to be a beta tester now, you get lifetime at this price per month as opposed to the full price. So I'm going to go ahead and post this here. But it's not for everybody. Like if this is too much for you to swing, if you're not already making this at least like in your regular trading, this bot is not for you guys. And by the way, what I should say, I should preface this. Hang on. This is a paper trading bot only. If you're not making enough paper money to cover this, don't bother getting this, right? This is not for everybody. And also, I only paper trade. All these trades are fake, paper, fake testnet accounts. The purpose and the goal of life, guys, is to avoid all risk at all cost. Trading is risky. If the goal of life is to avoid risk, okay? If there's a chance that you might get sick, stay at home, cover every opening to your body, right? If there's a chance that you might get into a car accident, don't drive. You know what I'm saying? Avoid risk. That's the goal of life. The goal of life is to avoid death at all costs. At all costs. And trust me, trading with real money is very risky. You will 100% lose all your money. So don't do it. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Is my picture even still on here? I don't know. But here I am. Let's see. How do I add a let's see. Here I am. Let's see if I can look at myself here. Why am I so small? I want you guys to get a good look at me. I want you guys to get a good look at me here. How do I do this? How do I do this? Aha, maybe this will do. Yes! Here's me, guys. Look at me right now, okay? Look at my teeth, guys. I've never been to a dentist a day in my life, right? Look at this, okay? You should never take financial advice from a guy in an unfinished basement on a recumbent bike, okay? I'm on a recumbent bike, and I have this ghetto cardboard as a table for my desk, okay? I'm pedaling so I can burn those calories, okay? I'm trying to stay jacked, okay? I'm trying to keep the physique up. Got a Pikachu hat backwards with a hood, okay? So this is not financial advice, guys. It's not financial advice, okay? But the reason I'm pedaling on the bike is because I really do. I have to keep my physique up, guys. All right? I like to stay jacked. My teeth are crooked, but I make up for it with large biceps, okay? So this is not financial advice, guys. We're back. We're back in the game, back in the trade. Back in the game, back in the trade. Shout out to this guy who just got braces at 37 male. You know why I'm not getting braces? Because of the fact that I talked to my biological dentist, and he was like, you know, Jason, there's no reason for you to get braces. You have perfectly healthy teeth. The reason they're so crooked is because I actually have 2 extra teeth, and I have 2 extra teeth than a normal human. But yeah, Crypto Tom, I am on a bike. I've been streaming from my bike, man. I've been trying to get in that extra cardio, you know. I've been trying to get in that extra cardio. Let's see if I can show you guys a more clear. Yeah, so here I don't know if you could see. It's no, you probably can't see, but yeah, I'm pedaling down here. I got my feet on the pedals. See that? I'm in my gym, guys. I'm in my gym. This is my basement gym here. Right? This is my basement gym down here, where I keep all my stuff, you know. And I also have a lot of other stuff down in this basement. I've got a whole grow system set up down here too. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So definitely not financial advice, guys. Crypto Brad wants to know why be doing live trading daily. I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. The thing is, it's been very rainy, and I haven't had too much work to do out in the homestead. It's gonna be go time after next week because it's after Mother's Day, and I got to get everything in the ground. So, shout out to Robert Bonar. Thank you. Shout out to Memory Man. So Michael Romanis. No way, bro. This is awesome. At the dentist getting braces right now. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. Shout out to Creepy Joe. Shout out to Creepy Joe in the chat. That's true. Creepy Joe is known for wanting to show off his physical and mental capabilities by doing push-ups right now. Love you, Creepy Joe. Thanks for sniffing me the other day. It felt kind of good. Shout out to Sean, who just hit TP1 on the bot setup. And shout out to J-Boy Bullish, who's sitting here eating Butterfingers. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Shout out to everyone who liked the video, by the way. Yeah, remember, guys, let's like the video. What's the number? What is the number of likes that we have to get before we can do another Bitcoin giveaway? What is that number? Does anyone know? Are the chickens drinking here, guys? Are the chickens drinking? Money flow is not really coming down. Let's check out the 3-minute for an answer to that question. I mean, it doesn't look too bearish. Money flow on the 6-minute about to cross up. Okay. Shout out to Beauty Moon. Shout out to Tristan Earl. Shout out to Robert Bonar, the tractor trader. I am a tractor trader. Do I still have the picture of me trading on the tractor? I don't think I do. I've lost a lot of pictures over the years here, guys. There used to be a picture of me trading on a tractor. Let me see if I can find it. Here. Here it is. You can tell it's me because I got the Market Cipher throat tattoo. I got the Bitcoin bicep tattoo. I got the Bible on the tractor. And I've got the laptop trading all at once, guys. Because, you know, I am a homesteader, if anyone doesn't know that about me. I actually am a homesteader. And, yeah. Shout out to Carl from the Moon. And, shout out to Jason Casper. And, yeah, what's going on with this, guys? Let's check out Tino's thing here. Let's check out Tino's thing. Tino's indicator. Let's see how that's going. So we're coming up to this white line, which looks scary. I have to be honest. This white line looks scary to me. The daily open at 36,500. Let's retest daily open. Let's take this high. 36,400. Ooh, what a rejection. 36,495. I think 36,495 is a better TP. 36,495. I think that's a better TP for me. That's a better TP for me. A better TP for me is 46,495. Okay. Upset that I'm $21 short of $3,000. I like those round numbers. You know what I'm saying, guys? I like those round numbers. I like those round numbers. So I'm just gonna do that. Man, why does my screen keep going crook-necked on me? Why does my stream keep going crook-necked? Broke back and crook-necked. Shout out to Gary, who says that my live trading has helped him tremendously. How did I get into trading? I'll tell you how I got into trading. I hate having a job, and I've always been kind of the burnout type, you know. Didn't graduate high school. Didn't go to college because I wanted to be in a band, right? And then I was in a band, and I did that for a long time, and then I quit the band because the Lord convicted me of my sinful lifestyle, and I quit the band. And when I quit that band, I had nothing. I had no education. I had no high school diploma, no college education, no job experience. All I did was know how to play guitar. And I got rid of all my stuff, my music stuff, because I felt the Lord was saying, you need to get rid of this stuff, at least for a time, right? Not saying I don't play music anymore, but at least for a time, because it was my idol, it was my God. I worshipped music. And then I decided the only thing left to do was to become an entrepreneur and try and start my own businesses. So me and my brother and my father, we started some businesses where we were doing search engine optimization, marketing for YouTube channels and other things like that. And then I started to get into stocks. I wanted to get into stocks because it really interested me to be able to swing trade stocks and generate more income. Right, and then after stocks, I started that. I learned TA. I didn't really trade very much, but then I discovered Forex, and it really intrigued me because you could long and short, and you could trade on margin. Everything was levered. You didn't have to actually own the asset like you do with stocks, right? Take profit hit, by the way, three grand locked in. I like that number better than 29.87 or whatever. And so I was trading Forex for a while. And I was pretty much swing trading it on very high time frames. I didn't go lower than the 4 hour. I've dabbled in many different styles of TA. And then when I discovered that ByBit was a thing and you could margin trade crypto, that really opened up a big door for me back in like 2018, 2019. And then once the pandemic, quote unquote, hit, that's when I really said, okay, I need to like start to actually day trade and learn how to scalp and day trade, because all my clients that I had for my business were closing down. I had a lot of clients in the city, in New York City, and I had a lot of small businesses that got totally gutted from the you know what. And so that's when I said I have to do this because you know, no job, no clients, no boss, no hours, and so, yeah, so I would say 2020 is when I took it into high gear and went like super hard. That's the story, man. Shout out to this guy from Saudi Arabia. Where's the link for the bot? It's right here. I'm posting it in the chat. Trap longs at the highs now. Let's check it out. Oof, yeah, look at this bearish CVD right here. Let's go to the 5-minute. Ooh, yeah, look at all these longs up here. Look at all, oof. 10 million longs trapped at the high here. And we still have, guys, these longs have not closed their positions out. So if we lose VWAP, we could come down quite a bit here. But I would say, even very locally on the 5-minute time frame, we're building bearish CVD. We can see that people are still trying to long this. Even though price is getting lower, people are still trying to long. They think that's it. We're going to the moon. Everyone is watching Jason Casper's live stream, thinking that that's it, we're going to the moon. Is it that bearish? But yeah, we do have look at these longs coming in right here in this candle specifically. This candle right here in these two candles. We have like 11 million people longing, and now their trades are underwater. They have not closed out their trades yet, guys. They have not closed out their trades. We can tell because we can see where they opened right here. And we can see that they have not closed out. We will see them close out when we get a big gray candle coming to the downside. Right? So I do have to say, though, that the CVD is not necessarily too bearish looking on the 1 minute. We can only see it if we zoom in really far on a TR chart. By the way, if you want to learn all this stuff, you could check out the course. There's a 15% discount in the pinned comment on all my previous videos, and also I think it's juicy discount. Let me actually check it out. Let me check it out. What is that discount? Check out the Jason Casper YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. What is the discount? It is called like juicy discount or something. Yeah, juicy. Juicy. You can get 15% off the course. Me and Boyan put it together. I mean, honestly, the information in this course is very, very, very helpful. But let's see how we're going here. What is happening here? Yeah, I mean, we definitely are. We need to retrade. I mean, Market Cipher B has a red dot on the 6 minute, a pretty high anchor wave. I wouldn't call it a bearish divergence. Let's check out the 12 minute. How that's looking. We need to retrace from here, guys. Honestly, the 12 minute is looking like it's going to print a red dot. That could take us down actually kind of far. I have to be honest with you. That could take us down kind of far. That could take us down kind of far. So let's see. Maybe I'll scoop a little more profit out, guys. Honestly, nah, I won't. I don't know. Now I'm flopping and groping here, because the last time we got a 12-minute red dot, we had a massive drop. It wasn't just a retracement. So I feel like longs need to get punished. We're back up to the high of the range, guys. Objectively speaking here, we're at resistance. Crap, now I'm going to talk myself bearish right now. Listen to Jason Casper as he talks himself bearish. So look at this, okay? We have all this volume up here. We have the high volume node right here. We came up to it, reject right from that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or a virologist to understand that this zone right here is clear resistance, right? We had all this consolidation. We lost it. Retest as resistance, come down, put in a higher high, and you know, now it looks like this is acting as resistance again, right? We're about to get a red dot on the 12-minute, which last time that happened on the 12-minute, even as money flow was about to cross into the green, look at this, right? So that being said, guys, this looks a little bit bearish to me, and you know, I'm trying to contemplate what to do right now, right? I'm up $5,000 on the day. Should I take profits? Should I take profits? What do you guys think? Should I take profits? I could scoop up another $1,000 right now. Should I take profits and just call it a week? Or should I what should I do, guys? Let me know in the chat. Take profits and call it a week, or let my trade get stopped out at entry and stick with a $5,000 profit for the day. I can either have 6,000 or 5,000, or potentially we don't drop. Potentially we don't drop, right? That's the thing. Now the psychology is messing with me, guys. The psychology is messing with me. Crap. So this guy says to close it out, and Tom says to leave it open. If I take more profits, I can always add to my position. That's true. You're right, Daddy Turtle, but I suck at doing that, man. I am at stop is to entry already, and I'm already at the gym. So done, Cam Young. I'm at the gym, and my stop loss is at the entry. Right? I'm at the gym, guys, right now, as can be seen. Right? At the gym. and my stop loss is at my entry. Okay, Pikachu hat is in full force. Backwards Pikachu hat. Forwards Pikachu hat. Hood on, forwards hat. You know. So Sundeep says, take my profits. No. Yes, take profits and chill on the weekend. You know, right now I could take out 1,000 from this trade, 1,000 from this trade, and be up 7K on the day. Should I do that? I have the opportunity right now to be up 7K on the day instead of 5K. You know, this is, see, I'm a flopper and a groper when it comes to, shout out to all my Illuminati handlers, by the way. When it comes to trading, once I'm in the trade, I'm a flopper and a groper, baby. That's why I lock in profits, man. Otherwise, the psychology would just get to me, man. The psychology would seriously just get to me. So I have $100,000 in the trade right now. I tried to take some profits out and didn't hit it. Didn't hit that take profit. So let me see. Let's take out half. Let's take out half. And let's see if I can hit that. Wait a second. Why can't I see that order? Aha. Wait a second. Okay, because this is the wrong chart. That's why. That's the wrong chart. Oh, okay. I just took profits. I took half the trade out. I'm up 3,500 on this trade for the day. I'm up 580 on this trade. So that's 4K. I made 1,000 on the short at the beginning of the stream. So that's 5K. And then I also locked in another 1,400 earlier today from the scalp long. So wait a second. 35 plus 5 is 4K. 5K. 6.5. Okay, I'm up about 6.5K on the day. And if I wanted to, I could close out my short and be up another grand. I could be up 7.5K on the day and outdo me for yesterday. Should I do that, guys? Should I just take out all my profits and call it a week? You know, I like to keep portions of the trade open. It helps me not FOMO. If like tomorrow we like pump all the way up to 70K, I'll be like, you know, I have a tiny little trade open. You know, no FOMO. And besides this Shabbat, you know, I'm trying to focus on the Lord. You know, I don't want to be thinking about Bitcoin when I'm praying the Shema. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more horrible than thinking about trading when you're supposed to be focusing on God. And I struggle with that, guys. I have to be honest. I struggle with that. I have to be honest. I'm committed. I'm confessing my sins to you guys. You know, I'm confessing my sins. Okay, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. This is a good idea, 50-50. Okay, I took half out, guys. I took half out. I'm fine. I'm fine with what I've got, guys. 6.5K in a day. You know, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I can't is it dumping? Is it dumping? That's crazy, guys. You know. And another thing is I'm schlong right now. I'm schlong, baby. I'm short and long. Whatever happens, that's not true. I could get stopped out of both and then wake up in zero. I'm a flopper and a groper, I guess. Huh. Okay, yeah, thank you. This guy's helped me be a little bit. How much money do you need? This is a good question. How much money do you need to make $1,000 to $2,000 a month? I would honestly say you could do that. This is going to sound crazy. I honestly think you could do that with like, you could do it comfortably with like 10,000. You could do it comfortably with 10,000. But it really depends on, a lot of things. Like, it depends on your skill level. Are you going to be taking crazy scalps like I've been doing? Like, the past few days, I've been trading like the craziest volatile markets, and I'm not even that good at scalping. Like, you know, some guys like in my Discord are like insane at scalping, like K-Pax and Boyan. These guys, they like short every little like $1 move. K-Pax is posting like 100x leverage scalps, right? So if you can't extract the money from the markets on smaller time frames, it's difficult to do that, especially if you're new. I'm not going to lie and say trading is easy. It's easy if you take the time to learn it and you get experience, and even then it's easy only if you stick to your strategy and practice good risk management. So it's not a one size fits all answer, but I would say if 10K, I think you could do it comfortably. Whoa, now we're dumping, guys. Now we're really dumping. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat here? Could you double 10K in a year? Yeah, absolutely. 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 You could double 10K in a year. I mean, I know that I have not, like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, you guys have seen the trades I've been taking. I trade with degen leverage, right? This is a 55x leverage long right now. I put $400,000 on the trade, $400,000. My margin at the beginning of this thing was, I guess, like almost 8K. So if I got liquidated, I would have lost 8K. But the thing is, I'm risking 8K to earn profits on 400K. So, like, if you know how to use leverage to your advantage, you can risk very little while gaining a lot, right? And even if I had gotten liquidated on this trade and I lost 7 point whatever K, I made that yesterday. So I would still be in profit for the week, even if I lost 8K. So that's pretty much how you have to set it up. You have to make sure that overall you're in profit, you're locking in your profits, you're moving your stop losses to the entry, you're not risking more than you can afford to lose. Like, and I mean that literally. If you're losing more than 1 to 3% of your total trading capital per trade, if there's a possibility that you could lose that per trade, you're risking too much. You have to get your leverage and your stop loss and your entries to the point where you can be in profit regardless of what's happening. And the more you trade, the more you'll kind of learn how to do that intuitively. Like longing and shorting at the same time, like I did yesterday. Go back and watch the beginning of yesterday's stream. In fact, I might even take a clip out of that, because you can see in yesterday's stream, I was using longs and shorts at the same time to basically give me more playroom with my capital, right? To give me more playroom with my capital. So, like, I was in a long, but I was shorting at the same time to say, okay, if my long gets stopped at an entry, I'll take the profit out of my short. I entered a long yesterday. My liquidation price was risking a capital that was low enough where even if I got liquidated, I would still be in profit for the day, because the short I was in was going to cover the loss from the long that I could potentially get liquidated. So there's a lot of things that go into that, you know. And by the way, guys, this is not trading advice. Not at all. Not at all, because I don't even trade real money. It's fake paper money. I love the smell of this foam thing on the microphone. I love it. Can you use Market Cipher for NFTs? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, shout out to Jerson. It was a hard decision to do, guys. I didn't want to do it, but like I said at the beginning, there's two reasons. One, I think it could help people. Two, clickbait, man. My views, I've been doing this now for what, 3-4 days? My views have gone through the roof. I've broken a 3-month resistance. I've broken a 3-month resistance on my YouTube views. Check it out, guys. I mean, I guess people just like to watch people trade. I don't know why, but they do. So, like, look at this. I haven't been able to get above like 4,000 views in a long time, right? So 5.4 was my highest views in a long time, and then like just, you know, mostly like around 4,000 views. All of a sudden I start showing my positions, boom, 8,000 views, almost 6,000 views. So yeah, I don't know. And you can even see it on my analytics. In fact, we can go to We can go check out my analytics right now. Does any other YouTuber show their analytics live on YouTube? I don't know. Is that normal? Let's check it out. We can see how much AdSense I made this month. Check it out. Let's see how much money I made. Revenue. $329, guys, in the last 28 days. Raking it in. Shout out to the super chatters, because I don't really monetize my videos. But let's see. Overview. Views, right? Look at this resistance, guys. Clear resistance right here. 8K. We had like clear resistance right around. What is that level? I guess like around 7,000, right? This resistance. We just couldn't break above. Boom, breakout. Now for the retest, guys. Make sure to share this stream. We broke out, retest off the golden pocket. Let's see if we can bounce. Look at this, guys. My subs are going way down too. Everything's down. Everything's down. My channel's losing its zest, right? Watch time is down. Subscribers are down. Views are down. So I needed to do something spicy. You know, I needed something spicy, as Tom Crown would say. As Tom Crown would say, I needed to do something spicy. How's it going? How's the... Shout out to the guy who gave me a thumbs down. May Jesus bless you and your family. And may the Lord shine his light upon you and be gracious unto you. I know why I got the thumbs down, because I'm doing it for the views, right? But hey, that's the purpose of having a YouTube channel, right? It's for the views. Let's be honest. We have to be a little sensational here. You know? We have to be a little sensational here. I mean, you guys seen my thumbnails. You guys seen my thumbnails. You guys seen this face. You guys seen the Pikachu hat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come on. Shout out to Evan Aldo. Showing a big position is like showing off in the locker room, but if you have a small position, you'll be made fun of. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't want to show my trades, guys, because I'm not a baller out here. I'm just trying to pay the bills, right? Just trying to be a good old homesteader. But here's the thing. You know, I feel like more people can relate to a guy like me anyway, because a lot of people ain't trading with millions of dollars, but if you are, congratulations on life. I know people who trade that. Even in my Discord, man, I got people in there who are ballers. The thing is, I can't be a baller. I can't. I know if I did, I would get so dang greedy. All these rules I'm teaching and abiding by, they would go right out the window, man, because when I saw that P&L go up to like 200K, that's just crazy. Maybe I'll get there slowly, guys. But as you see, I trade with high leverage. I risk very little. I don't want to lose money. And it's fake anyway, so, you know. It's fake, not financial advice. Shout out to Evan Aldo. Shout out to Cam Young. This is true. Same is true for your Fibonacci. Same is true for your Fib. Shout out to No Ordinary Love. Shout out to No Expert. So, Persiano says, in 2018, I bought 2 Bitcoin, started trading, and went from 2 to 5 Bitcoin, eventually lost it all, so stupid. Well, you know, it's happened to all of us, man. In 2016, I bought, I think it must have been like 10 or 12 Bitcoin over the course of a very short period of time. I basically took all my life savings that me and my wife had been saving and bought Bitcoin in 2016. I sold a big chunk of it at 10K. I sold a big chunk of it at 20K. And then I kept still like 3 Bitcoin. And I'm still hodling those 3, plus a lot more that I'm hodling. But the thing is, the Lord had mercy on me on that, man. Because in hindsight, I cannot believe I bought high. Because at the time I bought, it was hype. It was hype. It was 2016. You know, internet nerds. Alternative media people all talking about Bitcoin, how it's going to $1 million. I FOMO'd in my whole life savings to Bitcoin, and the Lord had mercy on me, because you know, that turned out great. That's actually how I was able to afford the piece of land where I currently am a homesteader. I would never have been able to afford that if not for my $500 investment well, whatever 500 times 10 is, growing to a large amount of money. What is considered a good starting size account size? I don't know. I mean, from experience, I would say, guys, that having $100,000 to $200,000 in your account is the sweet spot. It's the sweet spot, right? Because you can use leverage to have some good position sizes and not risk a lot and make enough money to pay the bills. That's in my experience. We're breaking down through the VWAP. We need a high... Yes, the high leverage course. Yes, I should do that. I should actually even do that after this stream here, since it's a rainy day. Oof. Breaking down through the VWAP. Lots of shorts. Now we have... Okay, so look at this. We had a lot of longs closing out. A lot of longs just closed out here. Now we have shorts opening up right here. Potentially these shorts could get trapped now at the VWAP. Potentially these shorts could get trapped at the VWAP, right? Because look at this. Open interest coming up. We have... Wow. I mean... Oh, I thought this was million. Okay. We have like 7 million shorts opening up right here. You know, if we get some longs coming in now, if we get some positive delta going, we could get a bounce from the VWAP. We could bounce from the WAP. Let's check this out. Let's check it out. What's happening here? We could bounce from the WAP, guys. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Let's check out Market Cipher. Bizzle getting some bullish divs on the Uno minute, guys. Getting some bullish divs on the Uno minute. But money flow's coming down. Let's check out the trace minute. I don't know. It could be a sweet trigger wave. It could be a trigger wave. We don't know yet. It's tough. Do I think the bottom is in? I have no idea. Win Homestead videos. I don't know, man. Do you know how hard it... Look, I have a MacBook webcam. There's no way I'm going to be able to record things outside. I would need to have a camera crew following me around and stuff like that. It would just take so much time to edit those videos, you know? Oh, Beatrice. Someone gave Beatrice 100 Bitcoin in 2011, and they have no idea where it's at. Oof, I apologize. I shouldn't apologize. It's not my fault, but I am sorry to hear that. What was my stop loss originally in today's long? Under the wick, man. Under the wick. Under the wick. That's the way you trade a chicken's drinking water. 382 bounce too, huh? Let's check it out. Aha! Yeah, I see that there. Bouncing off the 382. What it do from the 382. That's a good idea. Thank you, Bullish on Parade, to always plant tomatoes next to carrots. Tip from a farm kid. I actually don't grow carrots. I am growing parsnips this year. I had to choose between carrots and parsnips, just space-wise, and I went with the parsnips because I feel like they're higher in calories. I was really going for calories this year, guys. Potatoes, parsnips, lots of squash, and beans. Like I'm just going for calories, guys, because you know there's some crazy stuff going on with the food supply, and I just want to be as food independent as possible, guys. But I appreciate the tip there. Appreciate the tip. What about giving away your course to one lucky person for the thumbs up? I could give away the course. Do I grow hot peppers? Yes, I grow cayenne peppers and jalapenos. Do you guys ever heard of jalapenos? Jalapenos? You ever heard of jalapenos? I'm not keto, slow 94. I'm not keto. I don't eat grains typically, right? I mean, it was just Passover, right? So I was eating matzah, but I typically don't eat grains, and I felt so good, guys. I felt so good. I'm leaner. I'm stronger. I've been doing okay. Here's what I've been doing with the diet. I've been eating no grains, no wheat, no rice, no oats, no barley, no corn. All right. The carbs that I've been getting have been from potatoes, sweet potatoes, parsnips, vegetables, and then buckwheat and millet. And I've been obviously ate a lot of animal products: raw butter, raw cheese, raw milk, eggs, and I've been feeling really good. I eat very little sugar. I've been feeling great, and I've had more energy, and I've been leaner, and I'm not eating fewer calories. People say calories in versus calories out. I don't know, because I count my calories because I'm a weird psychotic like that, right? I know my calorie intake, so I kept everything the same. But but the grains, man, and I'm stronger. Like my bench press has gone up. I bench pressed 315 for a triple, which I've never done before. I've deadlifted over 585. I deadlifted 590. My max was 585 for a long time. I hit a 590 deadlift, trying to go for the 600. And I just have more energy in general. Like, I used to get tired. Now I don't. So, like, I really am enjoying the diet. It sucks not eating sugar, guys. I'll tell you, like, I never really ate sugar. But I ate a lot of carbs. I ate a lot of grains. I ate a lot of oatmeal. And it was tough to give that stuff up. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But, Evan Aldo says, where do you buy raw milk? I buy it from a local goat farm right near me. And I am also trying to get myself goats. I had goats. I had to get rid of them. Now I am trying to get some goats as well. Because the milk and the meat, I would raise them for milk and meat, guys. I have the space. I have the land. But I would love to produce my own dairy for the butter and for the cheese and the milk. And shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28. She really does make the best cheese, right? She makes some good cheese. Big Butts 28, my wife. All right, we're still in the long, guys. We're still in the long. We're still in the short. You know, I'm just kind of chilling now, guys. I'm basically done trading for the day now. You know, whatever happens, happens. You can't go wrong with a 6.5K day, honestly. The past few days have been really good for me. It's not every day I make $7,000. Right? Some days I don't even take a trade. So this is not normal. But hey, I'll take it. Makes for good YouTube content also. So dairy is mucus forming. You'll kick ass without it. I've found that to be true, Tristan, if you're eating pasteurized dairy. And of course, this is only based on experience. But I would say if you're eating pasteurized dairy, even if it's organic, it will make you feel crappy. But I've found eating raw dairy, the kind that the CDC says will kill you, I actually feel much, much better. A lot better. Shout out to Sven, who only ate meat and water for 3 months and felt the best in his life. Yeah, you know, diet's a weird thing, guys. It's a weird thing. It's very individual. Like, there's no one size fits all. You know, I know vegans who feel great. I know vegans who are the most unhealthy people in the world. You know. Okay, so here's the thing, Brad. My wife, shout out to my wife, Big Buzz 28, man. I'm telling you, my wife is the best woman in the world. A diamond in the rough, all right? A diamond in the rough. She makes almond flour, and she makes almond flour pizza with homegrown tomato sauce and raw cheese, and it's banging, let me tell you. And we eat that every Friday for Erev Shabbat dinner. It's not very traditional, but it's what we do in the Casper household. All right, let's take a look at the 4 hour. How's the 4 hour looking on Market Cipher B? Looks good, guys. Looks pretty good. Man, I shouldn't have taken profit. Why did you guys talk me into taking profit, man? Dang it. I could have finally retired. And now I'm left with just how much do I have in this trade? Hang on. $56,000 left in the trade. 1.5 Bitcoin only. Man, I could have really been raking in the dough. I'm just kidding, guys. I have no regrets. None. I have 0 regrets for today. None. None. Who is this anyway? I'm supposed to know. I don't know. I don't know. I know. I've heard the name recently. I don't know who that is. Yeah, almond flour pizza. That's where it's at. Almond flour pizza. And you know what else I eat too from time to time? If we get it, if it's at the discount grocery store. Red lentil or chickpea pasta, guys. I eat that stuff too sometimes because it's not a grain and it's good. I like it better than regular pasta because here's the thing. Your boy Jason Casper eats a lot of food, okay? I eat a lot of food. I'm an active guy, right? I'm on the bike right now, just burning calories during this live stream, right? Been on for 2 hours, probably burned about 500 calories just chilling on this stream, right? I eat a lot of food. I'm a homesteader. I'm out there carrying stuff, doing farmer's walks the legit way with 2 buckets of water, you know, lift weights twice a week, do 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups every single day, every morning. Like, the thing is, I eat a lot of food. If I'm going to eat pasta, I'll eat like 2 boxes. I'm not even joking. If you eat 2 boxes of white or wheat pasta, you will end up in a diabetic coma. I've fallen asleep giving my daughter a bath after eating 2 boxes of pasta. And here's the thing. That's not good for your pancreas, right? It's not good for it. But if you eat the chickpea pasta, it will not spike your blood sugar like that, guys. And it's actually much more filling. You eat 2 boxes of white pasta, like 3 hours later, you're like looking for a snack, right? I mean, I don't know if you guys eat as much as I do. I eat a lot of food, guys. So. Shout out to Premier Crypto. Thanks for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Beatrice, who's long on lentils. And you know what's funny, guys? I mean, this is not even a joke, but, you know, there are crazy things happening in the world where a lot of these foods are not going to be as readily available. And if they are, they're going to be much more expensive. So, yeah, now's the time to, like, get your food in the ground, guys. Grow your beans, grow your potatoes, grow your squash, grow your greens, have a few chickens. If you can cover those bases, chickens, potatoes, squash, and kale. If you just had those 4 things, you could pretty much live on that, guys. All 3 macronutrients, some good micronutrients. If your chicken's free range, those eggs are full of the juiciest micronutrients. Yo, the Crypto Fusion bot. What is going on, bro? Shout out to Crypto Fusion bot, guys. Again, this is the last chance to become a beta tester, I think, before we close. And then we're going to be launching in July, aka Julio, if you speak Spanish. This sounds pretty good, man. Lentils, which I love lentils in general. Beans and lentils, I love them. Love them. Love me some beans and lentils, and love that stuff. Not nutritional advice, guys. Not medical advice, and definitely not. Definitely not financial advice. Hip Hop Universe likes when I speak about how the things are only going to get worse. Well, you know, I don't say that. Here's the thing, guys. I don't mean to instill fear in the hearts of you people in any way, shape, or form. But the reason why I say these things is because, you know, if I feel that there's something going to be happening, it would behoove me and be good for my own conscience, right? If I were to tell others, hey, you know, it's probably a good idea to do this, you know? And the only reason you know, the only reason I feel this way about providing our own food and stuff is because I am a man of faith, and the scriptures plainly tell us that things are going to get worse before the Lord returns, right? I know everyone has, some people are unreligious, some people are preterists, they don't believe that these prophecies are future events. I happen to be a futurist, a man of faith, a student of the scripture. And, you know, Jesus says, that, look, they ask him, what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age, right? The end of this current present age. And Jesus says, you'll hear of wars and rumors of wars. See to it that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So I know people will say that there's been wars and all this stuff ever since the beginning of history. Yes, that's true. But we have to interpret this passage through the lens of all the other things that are happening in the world, as well as the intensity and the frequency of these things, which are unprecedented. And the signs that the end is not quite there yet, are all the things that look like they're about to happen soon, right? Wars, famines, that means food shortages, pestilences, that means diseases, right? He says all these things are just the beginning of sorrows. And this word sorrows here, in the Greek, it means contractions, like a woman giving birth, meaning these things are going to increase in frequency and intensity. They're going to get more frequent and they're going to get more intense as they happen. So, you know, you look around at the things happening and understanding that Jesus said these things are going to happen and they're going to increase in frequency and intensity, just like a woman in labor. You know, it makes me say, you know, I should probably it would be advantageous to me, right? If I were to try and, if God said these things are going to happen, I should prepare myself and my family, right? That's how I look at it, right? Shout out to Crypto Fusion Bot. Yeah, all that has been happening for years, Beatrice says. But yeah, but you know, it is increasing in frequency and intensity, and there's other things geopolitically that are present in the world today that have never been present before in history. So, like, you know, yeah, like this guy's never been around before, right? This guy's never been around before. That's a game changer. So Stephen Davidson sees it as past events. That's totally fine, Stephen Davidson. You know, I respect that view. I have a complex view. Obviously, I can't get into it in this stream. I don't deny the fact that a lot of those things in Matthew 24 happened in 70 AD, but I would say it far extends the scope of what happened in 70 AD. And if I can't take a preterist view, because I feel that you would have to literally ignore massive chunks of the Old Testament scriptures and the prophecies that are there concerning God's people in the end days. So maybe I should have a Bible study channel, you know? Maybe I should have a Bible study channel. Do I find nutrition complicated? No. In fact, if you eat what God created, you'll probably be pretty healthy. If you eat things that come in a package from a factory with no windows, you'll probably get sick. And then you'll probably go to the doctor, and they'll probably put you on prescription drugs that mask the symptoms of the problem just enough to keep you coming back for the drug, but won't actually ever cure you. The Black Plague was similar. Yeah, I'm not denying that these things have always happened, right? But there's a very specific context that I think we are in now that we have never been. A very specific context. And specifically, I'll get even specific with it, okay? I'll get specific. Here's why I think these things are future, right? Okay, I don't have time to get... I'm not going to get into it, guys. I'm not going to get into it, all right? But how's the long trade doing? I don't know. But here's the thing, guys. There is hope in the Messiah, right? Whether or not you're a preterist or an atheist or anything, there's hope in the Messiah, right? That's the only hope that man has, is in the Messiah, right? To fix the problem that mankind has, which is, left to our own devices, we will destroy ourselves. And so there has to be redemption, and there has to be a new birth. And that's what the Messiah provides for us. On what exchanges does the bot work? The bot works only right now on ByBit. Only on ByBit right now. So I never mention Islam. It's not a topic I would like to discuss openly on the channel, to be honest with you, right? I respect everybody. I respect everybody. But I will mention Islam. If you're a Muslim, even still, in the Messiah there is hope. In the Messiah there is hope. Yeah, this is honestly the religion of the modern day. Hope in technology. Hope in technology. And I think we're going to see this narrative kind of become more prominent in the coming years, very soon. Shout out to Evanaldo. He says, at the end of the day, no empire lasts forever. You just got to go where there's opportunity. Never get too attached to one area, career, or person. I can definitely agree with aspects of that, Evanaldo. Okay, this is a great question. So Isaac Varant wants to know, how do you know if the bounce of the level is going to be a big one or a small one? It's really based off the divergences on what time frames you see them, right? So like this one down here, when we saw this, there was 1 hour divergences forming. Market Cipher B is not loading for me because my computer's slow. There were 1 hour divergences, 24, 12 minute, 6 minute, and 1 minute divergences. So I kind of went big on the trade. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I went a little hard on it. If you only see them on low time frames, you can expect more of a scalp. And here's another thing too. Understand the context of the market. After a move like this, it's very, very unlikely that the next day we're going to come back up. It's very possible, but it's unlikely. We've seen it happen before, but it's unlikely because a move like this usually results in us then ranging for a while, especially if it happens on a Thursday or a Friday. The weekend usually will do something like this. We literally just trade sideways. All of a sudden, whoop, fake out to the upside, fake out to the downside, back to the range. And then on Monday, that will determine, are we going to move up or are we going to get a move down, right? That's usually how it plays out after a big move, either up or down before a weekend. But if you're coming down to a very crucial area of support, that also adds a lot to it. So let me refresh this page. We have to understand that like it's a combination of our indicators and our levels, right? Indicators and levels. So crap, I didn't save all my TA from the day. That sucks. Indicators and levels. So if we're coming down to a very important level and we have our confirmations on high time frames, we can know that will be a big move, right? For example, 48K was a massive, 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 massive level, right? A massive level. And we had our confirmations on high time frames. We didn't get divergences on the 4 hour, which I wanted, but I was able to get into a trade right from this wick right here. I did give the setup in advance in the VIP Discord. It was a daily level and a golden pocket from right here. Shorted it from there, still actually holding the short, okay? Still holding the short with a smaller portion of it open. And so basically, and I should probably take some no, I'll keep it open. And so basically, when you have a combination of high time frame confirmations and a key level, why was 48K such a key level? It's because on a massive time frame, massive time frame, it was the highest volume node for Bitcoin, right? On a massive time frame. We're talking months. Today, however, the long that I entered today, what was the level? It was literally just the chickens drinking water from this previous wick, which also, guys, if we ever have a massive move to the downside or to the upside, one of the easiest trades to get in is a fake out, okay? If we have a massive dump and then we get a pump and we start to do this and then, and everyone's like, oh no, we're going to go down. Most of the time, we're going to come back up. right? And especially if that happens with bullish divergences. And if that happens on bullish divergences on higher time frames, it can be more of a move to the upside, right? So this thing right here, I mean, I got myself probably like a 2% move out of it because I was a little bit more cautious on the entry. I wanted to really wait until we reclaimed the level. And we did reclaim the level. And once that candle closed, then I entered in. So I had a pretty crappy entry, like 35.7, right? So it was a crappy entry, but because of the divergences, I stayed in, whatever. So this, I should not be expecting a massive, massive move from it. It could happen, but because this level is not anything massive, it's just literally a chickens drink water of this previous wick. You know, I'm not expecting anything too crazy. And the same is true for the upside, right? I wouldn't be surprised, and you shouldn't be surprised either, if when we break this, we have the opposite happen, right? Wouldn't be surprised, bull flag, boom, drop, right? Wouldn't be surprised. That's like how it usually works after a big move like that. So, I don't know, really. I forget kind of what I was even saying here. I hope that helps. I don't like Heiken and Shi candles because they confuse me. This is very true, Fiber Splice God, who sets up fiber optics. It's wild how we all rely on the internet, but very few actually know how the networks work and to keep them running. Fun fact, 95% of the internet is actually the dark web, and 5% is what the majority use. Good point. How can you tell if a level has been reclaimed? What timeframes are good for finding out? Okay, so it really depends on the context of your trade. If we're looking at a chickens drinking water, then basically when a candle closes above the level, that is considered reclaimed. But you want to see that with bullish divergences. So it can be hard if you're like if we're looking to short resistance, okay? Then when we come up to this area, let's say we do something like this, and you might say, oh, look, we retested and reclaimed that level. But you see bearish divergences forming on market Cipher B down here. That's it's probably not a reclaim, right? So that could make a good short once that level is lost, stop loss above the high. But if we are then going to come above a level and there's no divergences and things continue to look bullish, where like we come above like this, and then we retest and we get an intense reaction from the retest, and market Cipher B is looking like this on high time frames, right? That could be a legitimate reclaim of a level if we see this on higher time frames, and then if we zoom into the lower time frame, like if we were to zoom into this retrace on a lower time frame, the retrace would look like this, right? The retrace would look like this, and we would want to see market Cipher B doing something like this on the retrace. So we want to see this on the lower time frames as we come back to retouch that level, and this on the higher time frames, showing us that momentum is coming up, and on the lower time frames, we're getting bullish divergences, uneven butt cheeks. That's gonna tell us that yes, this retrace we could probably look to take a long there. It is harder, in my opinion, to long resistance than to long support, because it's harder to tell if a retest of a support. It's hard to tell if this is a legitimate support or resistance flip until hindsight. It's very hard to tell that. It's rare that you'll get your confirmations here giving you a clear entry. Okay, it's much easier to short resistance and long support because the confirmations are usually much clearer. Like when we came down here on market Cipher B, we had this, right? We had this very clearly on multiple time frames. Lower low, higher low, right? So that's why I took the long there. I don't have any dogs. No, I don't have any dogs. Whoever's asking that. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. Where the 1 hour has uneven butt cheeks. Yeah, so Ahmed, yeah, so Muslim people are talking about Muslims. They do believe in Jesus. Muslims do believe in Jesus. They believe he was a prophet. Here's the main issues that I have with Islam. Islam does not believe that Jesus died on the cross. It just appeared that he died. And also, Islam does not believe that Jesus is God. So, now I know that's a very contentious point, but those two things are the most fundamental aspects of the Christian faith. And I should say, the Christian faith itself is, it's based fully on the Torah and the prophets, that we're looking forward to a Messiah who, according to the Torah and the prophets, would be God in the flesh. And this is not a foreign concept to the Tanakh, that the Messiah is divine and that the Messiah is God in a human body. So that is the main difference between Christianity and Islam, I would say, is the personhood of who is Yeshua, who is Jesus, right? That is the most fundamental thing, I would say. Because without the Messiah being who he claimed to be, there literally is no hope. There is no hope. And mankind is still in the fallen state. Shout out to Aaron G. That's totally fine, bro. I don't hate I don't hate on people, I don't disrespect people who hold a different view. Right? But maybe I should start another channel, guys. I would love to have these types of discussions in a respectful format. Obviously, no hate, no disrespect. I would love to have these types of discussions. Maybe I'll do that someday. Yeah, there's 750 likes, bro, but you know what? We've upped the ante now. 750 is old news right now, guys. 750 is old news. Are we playing games in the Discord today? I've decided, guys, we're going to do games in the Discord at the last Friday of every month, and the prizes are always going to be $500 giveaways instead of the $50 giveaways. I was doing them every week, and honestly, a lot of times, it kind of like, on a Friday afternoon was like, I was kind of tired, right? So I forgot about it one week. And then I'm like, all right, we got to do games. I decided we'll do it the last week of every month in the VIP Discord. We'll do games. We'll do 4 to 6 rounds, $500 giveaways, right? So we're going to be giving away $2,000 to $3,000 every month in the VIP Discord. Shout out to whoever gave me a thumbs down. May the Lord bless you in Jesus' name. WS can't believe I used to get bullied. Well, here's the thing, guys. I have to be honest with you. You know, some of the stories I tell are a little bit exaggerated. I was very overweight as a kid, and I actually did get bullied in my younger years. But, you know, it's just part of growing up, guys. It's part of growing up. I was a fat, awkward kind of white kid. I grew up mostly, there were not a lot of white kids where I grew up, and I'm not in any way racist in any way. but my family raised me super white. So like, I was just extremely nerdy. Let's put it that way. I was a very nerdy, fat, white kid, right? So I was an easy target, okay? An easy target. Let's just put it that way. And so, yeah, I know. Someone has to beat Rufus at Gartic. In the VIP Discord, for those who don't know, man, we play games, and Rufus is so good. We play this game called Gartic, where there's a picture, and you have to type in what it is and be the first one to guess it, and whoever guesses the most correct wins. And Rufus, I don't know how he types so fast. So Richard, whose profile picture looks a lot like Thor, how long does it take to become a full-time day trader realistically? Well, I would say it depends on your capital. It depends on how easily you learn things. It depends on how disciplined you are. It's different for everybody. I would say for me, it took about 3 years before I could say I feel like I could actually do this. Before I felt like I could say, yeah, I could do this and not do anything else. But here's the thing. I would never want to be in a position where I could do this and nothing else, because that changes the whole psychology of it. And also, I didn't take it very seriously in the beginning. Like I said before, I got into stocks slowly, then I got into Forex, swing trading only. It wasn't until the end of 2019 where I decided I'm going to go hardcore, balls to the wall. So yeah. So this is a complex question. First of all, I don't recommend trading at all, because I only recommend paper trading. And I would also say, I do personally, if I was in that situation, which I'm not because I only paper trade, I do not think that's a good idea. Because here's the thing about trading. The more pressure there is on you to make money, the worse you're going to be. The worse you are going to be at it. I guarantee. Because, and this happens to a lot of people who I know who are good traders. They're literally good traders. They're good at technical analysis. But the psychology becomes much harder to adhere to if you have an account like $30,000 and you have to pay the bills every month and you have a deadline to meet that money. You can only take what the markets are going to give you guys. I don't know every day when I make trades. It's honestly me making $7,000 a day for the past few days it does not happen every day. That does not happen every day. Sometimes I make more than that. A lot of times I make less than that, guys. Sometimes I don't even take a trade, right? And so if you're sitting there and you haven't taken a good trade in like 3 days, and you're starting to freak out and say, I only have 30K and I need to make this much by the end of the month, and the only way I can do that is if I leverage this much and risk this much capital, you're going to be tempted to do that, and you'll probably get stopped out. And you'll probably start to take losses, and you'll probably start to revenge trade, and it's a vicious cycle, and you'll lose everything. I do not recommend that. I enjoy having an account of $100,000 to $200,000 to comfortably make a living, and I have a very inexpensive life just because I have no debt. I produce as much food as I possibly can. I don't buy stupid crap. The only time I buy stupid crap is when I go out to McDonald's with Carl from the Moon.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
So like if you're trying to be like a baller and like, live an expensive lifestyle, then you might need more than that. But here's the thing. It's preferable that I don't only trade. Like, I'm also an entrepreneur. I also own businesses, right? So it's like, for me, $30,000 to all of a sudden start full-time trading after just going through the course once, I don't think that's a good idea. I have to be honest. So what indicators did I use before Market Cipher? I started using Market Cipher in 2019, 2019 or 2020, somewhere around when I first started getting real serious about day trading and scalping, right? And what did I use before that? I used, oh man, what was it called? It was the something histogram. I used a combination of indicators. I used ATR, average true range. I used like the ultimate strength histogram or something, and I had it tweaked just right. I had very specific settings for it. And I used something else as well. I think I used super trend. I don't remember exactly, but I had a combination of indicators that I used to trade Forex. And when I found Market Cipher, I was like, this is the bee's knees. This thing is the juiciest indicator I've ever seen. So, yeah. The ultimate strength histogram, I think, was my main oscillator, but it was tweaked out very specifically. In fact, let me see if I even still have it like saved in my trading view here. Let's see. No. I'll never find it, guys. It was some obscure thing I found on like a Forex forum. Because I dabbled very much so in the no-nonsense Forex method, where they don't do any TA, they only use indicators. And so I was developing an algorithm, which is why I have a lot of Market Cipher videos that are literally just algorithmic in where they're not based on TA, they're only based on the indicator, and high probability setups based on the indicator, and that stuff works. But if you combine that with TA, now it really works, right? Because if you're just looking at the indicator, you don't know if we're at a level. But if you know we're at a level and you look at the indicator, that's the juice right there. So I was always trying to find like the secret sauce of indicators, and Market Cipher for me is the secret sauce of indicators, and then just having your levels is that's the rest, you know. Shout out to Beatrice. Thank you so much for being here. I don't think it was the Kinski histogram. Wolfpack ID, I did used to use that. So won't bots replace all traders? Maybe. Maybe they will. Man, we've been streaming, guys, for a while. Almost 3 hours. It's been one of those 3-hour streams today. So, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. That is absolutely crazy, man. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll be right back, because I have to pee. I'm not even going to lie. I have to pee so bad right now. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Enjoy the sponsored message.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal. Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal. Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal. Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal. Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal. Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
We are back. So let's see what's going on here. How's the long doing? It's pretty much just the same, guys. Don't I think Carl is a scammer? I don't think Carl is a scammer, guys. I really don't think he's a scammer. He gave really good signals on his YouTube channel during the bull run, and honestly, he has really, really good public calls. Okay. He is an affiliate with ByBit. I'm an affiliate with ByBit too. In fact, if you want to sign up for ByBit on my affiliate link, you can use my link in the description of the video. I don't think there's anything wrong with being an affiliate. And his channel got really, really big. And I think it's the responsibility of the trader to know how to trade, right? He's just talking about the charts. That's my honest opinion of it. I think people need to take responsibility for their own trades. You know? So a lot of people made a lot of money following Carl blindly during the bull run, and a lot of people have lost a lot of money following Carl blindly during the bear run, right? I don't know. Like, I don't think he's a scammer. I think that he's trying to grow himself as an entrepreneur. I don't think he has ill intentions with Costa. I think it's probably a lot harder to get these things going than what we think. And you know, I don't necessarily agree with his new lifestyle of just basically being going from a technical analyst to being a, hey, look at me, I'm a rich guy going to McDonald's in my Maserati. But hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. So, shout out to the Crypto Fusion bot who showed a way to turn off the bots during the weekends. So, I don't think he's a scammer, guys. Like, he's not a scammer. He's an affiliate marketer. He's an affiliate marketer. I mean, that's what he is, right? I'm an affiliate marketer. I affiliate with Cipher. I affiliate with ByBit. I affiliate with PHEMEX. You guys can click on my affiliate links, and you know if you do that, if you are clicking on my ByBit, if you enter a trade, I get 0.25% of your market fee. So if I enter a trade under someone else's ByBit and my market fee to enter that trade is $300, the person who I signed up under will get 0.2 or 0.3, depending on your deal with ByBit, percent of that market fee. And if someone gets liquidated, they pay a market fee. If someone enters a trade, they pay a market fee. It's like, it has nothing to do with trying to get people liquidated. It just has to do with getting people to trade, right? And I can understand why he would push ByBit so hard, because that's what he was doing. He was an affiliate marketer. But we cannot take away the sovereignty and the responsibility of the individual who understands, right? Nobody gets into trading thinking there's no risks, right? Everybody knows there's serious risks involved. I don't buy the whole, like, it's because of Carl from the Moon that I got wrecked. Like, maybe if you're beginning, that might happen. But that could happen if you're following anybody blindly, right? That could happen if you're following the best trader in the world blindly. You could get wrecked following that trader because you might have a totally different situation than that trader, right? So, like, if you follow me blindly, you could absolutely get wrecked if you're using different leverage, if you're not in the same positions that I am, right? Like yesterday I took a long that was a loss. I didn't take a loss because of my short. But if anyone followed me blindly, even though I told people do not follow, you got wrecked because, you know, you followed me blindly. It's like there is a level of responsibility that people have to take. You know what I'm saying? That's true. This is a fact of life. People in Maseratis get hungry, right? I want some McDonald's, so I'm going to go to McDonald's in my Maserati. I need to make, guys, I really need to literally make an exact copy of every word, every action of Carl's video, but do it in my Kubota. I need to do that. An upside-down Bart Simpson? I don't know, but honestly, now that I'm looking at this thing, it could be, speaking of Carl from the moon, could this be? Could this be, guys? Could this be the inverse head and shoulders, right? And if this is an inverse head and shoulders, well, would you look at this? Let's just do some TA right here, right? If this is an inverse head and shoulders, hang on, let me get onto my real chart. If this is an inverse head and shoulders, all right, let's just do some hypothetical here. Where do we start this inverse head and shoulders? Right here, right here, right here, and then right here, okay? If this is an inverse head and shoulders, then our target is going to be this. All right, let's check out our target here. What would our target be? Our target would be this. Okay, when we long the breakout, the target would be 37.5, which we know is a very important area of resistance. 37.5 is an area of resistance that I am ready and willing to short. Why is that so important? Because not only is it this, right? Not only is it this, but also we go back to the 4-hour time frame, right? We go back to the 4-hour time frame, and it's this, right? This trend line right here. So the target of the inverse head and shoulders is a very important area of resistance, potentially a very juicy thing that people might want to trade. But we also have to be aware of the fact that before we hit that target, first of all, it's very possible that the chickens drink from here. And second, we have resistance right here from this high volume node. So it would be a scary thing, honestly, to long this breakout, in my opinion. In my opinion, the long should have been taken from the low, from the support, not from the resistance. That's just my opinion. Shout out to Tom Crown, man. What's going on, bro? I'll give you a wrench right now. I'll give you a wrench right now, bro. Sorry that you're not, man. We have to collab too. There we go. We have to collab as well. Shout out to Tom Crown, everybody. Go check out Tom Crown. Go check out Tom Crown. Thanks for being here, bro. What a crazy day, man. Right? A crazy day. I was short. I was long, and then I was short, and then I was long, bro. I was long, and then I was short, and then I was long. So, I was long, and then I was short, and then I was long. And now I'm still long. So, let's see what happens here, man. Let's see what happens. I still have a very small position open. I FOMO'd out of my... I FOMO'd out. I had 400,000 contracts, and I FOMO'd out, bro. Because I saw bearish signs, and now I have the regret. I have the regret. I don't really have the regret. I don't really, but you can't help but feel some regret. You know? You can't help but feel some regret. But I try not to feel it. Shout out to Tom Crown. Love you, bro. We have to... My fellow trading farmer, Tom Crown, is also dwells in a farm. Dang, bro, you got wrecked live? Well, I just started showing my positions a few days ago, so sooner or later I'm also going to get wrecked live, man. So maybe I can come to you for therapy after. Maybe I can come to you for therapy after. Yeah, we have to collab, bro. Like, at some point, we have to do a spicy TA stream together. Everyone, go follow and like Tom Crown, if you haven't already. Do I take the majority of my trade space on Market Cipher? Yeah, I do. In fact, I would say, even though I use Orderflow now more, actually, I never used Orderflow until a few months ago when I started to get into it, and I learned it from people in my Discord group. But I always still use Market Cipher to get into a trade, even if I'm looking at order flow, because the order flow for me gives me added confirmation. It lets me know there are, especially for scalping, for swing trading and day trading, I pretty much exclusively use Market Cipher. I'll even take trades from my phone if I'm outside. I don't even look at anything besides Market Cipher. But if you're trying to scalp on lower time frames, it can help to look at the order flow, because you can get added confirmation, and if you mix that with a divergence on Market Cipher, it's a pretty powerful tool here. A pretty powerful tool. And I do have to say, you know, this does look bullish. On the 2 hour, there's some kind of divergence here. Even on the 3 hour, guys, a divergence. Even on the 4 hour, guys, a divergence. So we could get that move up to 37.5. Just be aware. Resistance at 36, at 3666. 1.5, and then also we have resistance at like 37. If this is an inverse head and shoulders, you know, just be aware that probably I'm not the only one who sees it, and probably a lot of people are going to try and long the breakout, and probably a lot of people could get wrecked. So just be aware. Yes, this is true. So people don't realize that I am actually the cameraman. In Carl's video, you can see that you can actually see me in the mirror, and sometimes if you watch Carl's channel, you can see me by accident slip into the camera view. See, there I am right here in the rear view mirror. You can see me there. But yes, so Carl did take the picture of me driving in the Jeep. You know, and I don't recommend trading and driving, guys. I don't recommend it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? I mean, if you have to go somewhere, your wife is making you go hang out with people, right? You might end up trading and driving, right? And that'll totally get you wrecked. And yeah, Carl was the one sitting in the passenger seat here. You could tell by my face that I was with Carl, right? You could tell by my face that I was with Carl. And look at that, guys. We were about to break the resistance. We were about to have a massive breakout. So I was ready for it. Yeah, that's true. Haters will say it's photoshopped. I don't get why haters say it's photoshopped. Does this look photoshopped at all to you? Does this look photoshopped at all to you? I know you're going to say it's crooked and that the perspective isn't right. That's just the way, you know, Chrysler, they make bad products. Right? Quality is, they don't make them like they used to, guys. They definitely don't make them like they used to. So that's that. That is that. I haven't done a recap lately, Joe, but go back and watch the stream. It's been 3 hours. I got some people dipping out. You know, we've stopped talking about TA for a long time, right? But yeah, I actually probably should hang out soon. Hang out soon. I should head out soon. I think I'm just going to leave these positions open, guys. I'm going to leave them open. I'm going to leave the short open, leave the long open. You know, I can't complain. I can't complain with the profits I've made the past few days live on YouTube. I can't complain with that. I think I've made about 16K in the past 3 days live on YouTube. You can't complain. I'm going to leave these trades open, and who knows, maybe I'll come back on Monday pleasantly surprised, and one of these positions will be up a lot in profit, right? You can't complain with it. You got to take what you can get, and you got to be thankful. You have to praise the Lord and be thankful for His provision and His mercy and His favor. So how do I work out how much leverage to use? As high as possible, where I can still have the liquidation underneath where I need it to be, basically. As high as possible, liquidation where I need it to be. So for this long, I had to use kind of low leverage, only 55x. You guys saw this morning I was in a 70x short, right? I trade with degen leverage, but I do it in a responsible way, guys. I do it in a responsible way. I had the leverage for this trade in a place where my liquidation was going to be underneath here, right? Actually, is that true? Let me see. Not really, actually. I should have lowered the leverage for this one. I should have lowered the leverage because my liquidation is like right here, but technically it should be under here. But yeah, I probably would have lowered it if we came down to that area. But basically, invalidation for the trade is here. Invalidation for the trade is here. And I had a pretty not so great entry on it because it took us a while to reclaim the level, right? We came down, we didn't reclaim, and then we finally reclaimed. So I didn't enter until up here. And I was looking at different time frames. I saw the divs. That's really what got me in, was the divs. Go hard or go home, I guess. Nah, those butt cheeks don't lie, guys. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the live trading. Do I pay attention to the funding fee? No, I don't, man. I don't pay attention to the funding fee. I don't. Not at all. It's like a tiny little chunk of like money. It's like a couple bucks every day. Sometimes I think you even get paid. So I hope we get a weekend pump, Jacobite Jim. I hope so. You know what's funny? Jacob and Jim are the same name, right? The same name. Right? Because Jim is short for James, and James is an anglicized Jacob. Interesting, Jacobite Jim. That's true, Tom Crown. The butt cheeks are the truth, man. Well, in a colloquial trading sense. Shout out to Dolores. That's right. Dolores. Where would we be without Dolores, guys? Where would we be without our good friend Dolores, right? Hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy needs another cup of coffee. I'm going out for a cigarette real quick over here. All right? See, this guy, the reason why he's smoking a cigar, a nice expensive cigar in a nice expensive suit, and this guy's only smoking a cigarette, is because this guy, okay, he trades price action only. He doesn't use market cipher. This guy, look at those eyes. What's he looking at? Aha. Aha. And when you see those uneven butt cheeks, look at where the money is. The money's not in. You would think it was in the juicy left cheek, but no. It's in that right cheek, guys. It really is in that right cheek. Right? Right here. This is where the money is. You see that? Is the money here? I did long that. Not going to lie. I longed it. Was I still in that long in the beginning of the stream? I forget. Was I in that long? This is that long from this morning, where I realized $1,400, and this was the short. Was this the short? This is actually the this is the short I'm currently still in down here. Yeah, this is the short I'm still in. So this was from the left butt cheek, $1,400 from the left butt cheek. The right butt cheek, 3.5 grand. Right? The money is in the right butt cheek, guys. The money is in the right butt cheek. Okay? Who made the drawing for me? I forget his name, but he does really good work, and he's making more drawings for me. It really depends on the trade, Mr. Road Crypto, if I do market or limit. Honestly, it really depends on the trade, man. Chickens drink water, always market order. So King Mikkel wants to know, do I hedge my positions? I don't hedge in the way that like normal people hedge. Like I don't open up a 1x leverage short to hedge against my spot Bitcoin like Tom Crown does and like other people do. But I hedge like yesterday. Go back and watch my live stream yesterday. Watch the beginning of it where you see exactly how I deal with longing and shorting at the same time to protect my profits, basically to protect my profits. How How did my trading account go with $1,000, Kyle? Horrible, man. I stopped trading it and I hooked it up to my bot because I couldn't enter on my real trades and do this small account at the same time. It was too much. It was too much stress to handle. So I hooked it up to the bot, and I basically have devoted all my energy to the bot. But the bot is growing that account for sure. Ugh. Tom Crown had a viral video yesterday. Let's check it out. Is this it? 8.7 thousand views on a short. That's awesome.
Bitcoin's crashing. What do you have to say about it? Beans.
Nice,
Bitcoin's
man.
crashing. What do you have to say about it? Beans.
You got to teach me the ways, bro. So I was on TikTok and I got kicked off for showing price action. So maybe I'll have to just make chicken videos and stuff. Like I did do that. I did do that for a while. I'll have to go do it again. Maybe I can get on your level, Tom Crown. Yes, you can schlong on PHEMEX with one account. You can. However, you have to do inverse and linear, which is USD margined and Bitcoin margined. You cannot do USD margined long and short at the same time on PHEMEX. Yeah, I have to do that, Tom Crown. J-Boy Bullish says, what's up to Tom Crown? J-Boy Bullish and Tom Crown, do you guys know each other? Two cool cats. Robert Garcia, how much capital do I start at with my trades typically? My average trade position is between 200 and 500,000 contracts on average. I should say 100. Honestly, it really depends. If I'm entering a very small position, it's usually 50,000 contracts. If it's a very large position, it'll be like 500,000 contracts. If I'm using lower leverage looking to swing trade, usually around 250,000. And ride it up with higher take profits. But that is not capital, keep in mind. That is contracts. Capital and contracts are different, right? You can have a lot of contracts and not be risking a lot of capital. And you can have a lot of capital and not be having that many contracts. And it's all dependent on this thing called leverage, which they say in my home country of France. That's true. What the heck, Tom Crown, with no shades? That's weird, man. I didn't know you actually had eyes. I didn't know you had eyes. May God bless you, Tom Crown. Thanks for popping by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Michael Bass, I agree with this statement. I agree 100% with this. And, you know, I'm surprised they don't let me on here because I do trade with D-Gen level leverage. Bod Shah K wants to know, if we don't have the 12-minute, can we use the 15-minute for my strategy? It's not recommended, bro. It's really not. There's something very special about that 12-minute time frame. There's something just very special about it. Shout out to Benjamin Asbury. I think eventually Litecoin will come up, man. Right now, I think we're headed into more of a bear cycle. I think everything's going to come down. But I do think everything will eventually hit new all-time highs. I do. I think Bitcoin will hit 100K. I think Litecoin will hit new all-time highs. Although, who knows? Honestly, I've been questioning a lot, like, lately, like, depending on what happens in the world, all this crap might go to zero. I don't know. But I'm leaning more towards we'll have another bull run. We'll have to see. Man, what an exciting New York Open, I guess, we had here, and then a boring, just chill out the rest of the day. Is this trade ever going to get stopped out in profit or pump? I don't know. Okay, so flopping Majun says, Jason, can you tell me how to be confident in the trade? I am trading more than a year using Market Cipher, and I don't get confidence easily. This is a complicated question to answer, and it basically comes down to knowing your strategy, knowing you're using good risk management, and then understanding that there's a risk. Trading is mostly risk management, strategy, and discipline. Those are the three pillars of the stool of trading. If you know you are sticking to a strategy and you've back tested it and you know it's profitable, then if you're using good risk management where you know if I take this loss, it's not going to set me back to the point where I will be significantly out of the game, to the point where it will be difficult for me to make that back and then some, right? Then you just have to have the patience and the discipline to stick to that plan. Now, when you get your setup, you enter the setup and you let that trade run according to the plan that you had, okay? I had a plan to enter this long from this morning, okay? In the Discord, I had the level marked out, okay? I knew exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to come down 35.5 with bullish divergences. That's what happened. So guess what? I took the trade, and I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it at all. I was live streaming with the trade open. Didn't even look at it. Didn't even care about it. Why? Because if it got liquidated, it's okay, because I wasn't taking that much of a hit, right? I would have still been in profit for the week if I had gotten a loss there. Not a big deal. So, you know, it really just comes down to your strategy and risk management, and then you have to pull the trigger, man. You have to tell yourself, look, I put in the hard work to plan this trade out. Here's my opportunity. Yes, there's a chance I could take a loss. That's part of the game. Losses are part of the game, man. I took a loss yesterday. Right? I took a long live on stream yesterday. And it was a long that I had been waiting for a very long time. I thought I saw cheeks on the 1 hour, right? I thought I saw butt cheeks on the 1 hour. I took a 78% loss on my margin. Now, overall, I was still in profit for the day, up $7,000 on the day, even with a loss like this. And so it's just risk management. It's really risk management. Like, I entered this long. You could go back and watch me walk through my mentality as I took this trade, why I took it, why I had my leverage where it was at, my plan and everything, right? It was worked into the risk management, right? Super bummed that it wasn't a good trade. Super bummed, but it's okay. And shout out to the bot, because after I took this loss, my bot longed Bitcoin USDT and Bitcoin USD, locked in profit, stopped out in profit. So that was a nice little addition to the loss there. It made me feel better. But that's how I'd answer that question, man. That's how I'd answer that question. The S&P fell. The S&P 500 fell. Exactly. Tom Crown's right. You got to trade like a spoiled brat. You have to trade like a spoiled brat. Plan out your trades and then take the trades that you plan for, and understand that there's a chance you'll take a loss. Like, that's part of the trading game. That's why risk management is so important. It's so important. Right? If you're losing more than 1 to 3% of your capital on a single trade, you are risking too much on that trade, right? It's an uphill battle. If you start taking 25% losses, you're going to have to earn back 50% just to get that 25% back, right? If you have $1,000 and you take a 25% loss, and now you have $750, right? Guess what? Even if you get that 25% back, right? you're not even at break even. You're still $63 in the red after having an equally big loss and an equally big win. So you have to risk very little. You can have multiple losses and one win, and that win will make back your loss and then some. But it's all about risk management and having the patience to stick to your strategy. Your strategy. I sounded like Uncle Joe there. Stick to your strategy. Okay, it's like the time I went with my friend in Africa, and it's not a fact, but but here's the thing, all right. And here's the thing, and what was I gonna say though? Yeah, now I'm forgetting. Come on, I gotta hang on. I gotta hit up my handler to fix my teleprompter over here. I forget what I was going to say. Be a spoiled brat with your trades. I took 2 longs today. This long right here, the reason I took this long, even though it was an anchor wave, go to the 6 minute. What do we see? Butt cheeks. Look at this. Bullish div right here. Bullish div right here. Took that long. Actually, I didn't get in until the golden pocket retest. So I longed this move right here. And then this one was just the juiciest thing because, you know. But it hasn't been that juicy. Not really. Right? But like I say, my hypothesis for the weekend is simply just range here. I think we're just going to range here. I think we're going to take out this high, come back in, and just range. And then I think Monday will be the determining factor of whether or not Bitcoin goes to 0 or 100K by the end of the week. Shout out to Tony C. Thanks, Tom Crown. I've been working on it, man. Trading days. Okay, so I'll make an announcement in the Discord, but we're going to do games just the last Friday of every month. And instead of doing $50 prizes, we're going to do $500 prizes. And we'll be doing 4 to 6 a week. I'm sorry, 4 to 6 of those a month. So the last Friday of every month, just to keep it fresh, guys. Just to keep it fresh. Yeah, I think that's true, Tom Crown. The 4 hour could pop a little bit into the weekly close. I think that's true. Yeah, like pretty much like my if I was a betting man, and I am, since I'm a trader, right? I would say that potentially if this thing is like an inverse head and shoulders, right? If it is, not saying that it is, but if it is, our target is going to be up to here, right? And so we have major resistances. First of all, the break of this inverse head and shoulders, we have a resistance at 36,645, and then we have resistance at this high volume node right here, right, at 37K, and then we have this resistance right here. I could see us coming to any 3 of these levels. Probably this, and then a move back down is what I would kind of think. Or just this. Because here's the thing. I don't know if a lot of people are viewing this as a head and shoulders or not. I have no idea. If they are, it's probably going to be super easy to wreck people there when everyone longs the breakout. And then, you know, big players could just come in, especially on a Friday evening, and just push the price down. But what do I know? You know, I don't know anything. This is a good strategy. The basic strategy and divergences on a 15-minute. That's a great strategy. So how's your leverage? Like, what's your issue? Is your issue that you're not confident to enter the trade, or is your issue that you exit the trade too quick? Is your issue that you're using too high leverage and getting liquidated? Because 15-minute divergences in the basic market cipher strategy is a good strategy. It's a good strategy. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, look at this, right? Like, you enter on the confirmation of this green dot right here. Okay, and you have made a potential 1.5% gain, and that is not a bad move at all, right? We're waiting for confirmation even in the close of the candle. But here's the thing, you would have been in drawdown for half an hour. Do you close the trade? Like, that's the thing. Like, what's your strategy like? So, even if you did what I do, which is like I wait for a 0.5% move and then stop loss to entry, you could have done that on this trade as well. You could have got a 0.5% move, taken out half the trade, stop loss to entry, stopped out, and profit. It would have been a win for you. Not the juiciest move in the world, but I mean, a lot of those 15-minute divergences are juicy. So what's the problem then? I guess is it that you're not entering, or is it that you enter and then you get out too soon, or are you using too high leverage where a wick down like this will liquidate you? Like what's the problem? I suppose. Shout out to Crypto Chad Bitcoin. Yeah, is that a potential butt cheek on the 15-minute inverse? Ooh, yeah, like a hidden bearish divergence. That is technically a hidden bearish divergence, yeah, on the 15-minute. And the 12-minute has a trigger wave here. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to head out soon, guys. I'm gonna have to head out soon. Dennis wants to know if I could do a 1-minute market cipher scalping video. I would never scalp the 1 minute, honestly, using market cipher. Not because I don't like market cipher, guys, but you can't just scalp the 1 minute using it. You have to be using some more intense tools, honestly. Otherwise, you'll have probably a very low. You'll probably get eaten in fees. If anything, not that you can't get the right movements, but you'll probably get eaten in fees. If you're scalping the 1 minute, you need more confirmation that there's going to be a legitimate move there. So shout out to Beatrice. Yeah, I'm still on, Beatrice. It's raining outside. I'm just lazy here I'm actually on the exercise bike, man. I probably burned so many calories just sitting here. Am I always using multiple time frames? Yeah, most of the time I'm using multiple time frames. So the only time frame I will enter on itself, honestly, is the 12-minute. The 12-minute divergences, money flow, that gives me everything I need, man. That's my go-to time frame. If I get an alert and I'm out in the garden, if I'm out in the tractor, I pull open the 12-minute. Do I see butt cheeks? If yes, FOMO in, sell the farm, 100x. Just kidding, but I usually would enter a trade based on that alone. Shout out to Ruel. This is a torturous trade here, guys. You know, if I wasn't already in profit, I would be freaking out, probably taking profits. Shout out to the Crypto Fusion bot. Yeah, it's raining today, but that's good. It's good, Top Crown. I guess maybe we might live kind of near each other. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's raining, man. It's good for the gardens, that's for sure. Man, I wish I was in the promised land, Crypto Fusion bot. Crypto Fusion bot lives in the promised land. Oh yeah, I always use multiple take profits. Always, 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 always. I mean, I'm a firm preacher and believer of taking profit while in profit. Always, always, always. You know. So, if I didn't take profit while in profit, I would be a losing trader, a 100% losing trader. I would be. What's my entry for this one? It's a pretty bad entry, 35.7 right here. But I actually got in right here, back in these candles. So I almost got stopped out of my entry. I hit a take profit 1, almost got stopped out, didn't. Came up here, take profit 2 somewhere down in here actually. And now I'm just letting this thing ride over the weekend. And this is literally my third trade of this live stream. So during the countdown, I was long. That thing got stopped out in profit. Then I was short. That thing got stopped out in profit. and then I'm long again. And this thing looks like it's probably going to get stopped out in profit. But if you saw my live stream yesterday, I was in this massive short, and this is still open just a little portion in case we dump more. Maybe if we dump over the weekend, I'll come back, and I'll be very happy that this could be a couple more racks, if you know what I'm saying. And maybe if we pump over the weekend, I could come back and be happy about this, but I don't think so, because my stop loss is right here. So shout out to Steven. Thanks for being here, bro. Yeah, it's gloomy, but I'm thankful for the rain, man. I'm praising the Lord for the rain, because it's been pretty dry lately, and my gardens need some rainwater. And I've been watering by hand, pumping it out the old well. And you know, the funny thing is, guys, I actually do have a hand pump on the well. I do have an electric well pump that pumps water into my water tank. But I do have a hand pump, guys. That's the way to do it. Tony C, like, I can't answer this question because, you know, I just can't answer it. It depends on you, but let's do a little math. Now, if anybody follows Jason Casper, you guys know I suck at math. I can't even do basic addition. And if you've even watched some of my videos, I make the dumbest mistakes, right? Well, let's do some math, okay? 200 divided by 3,500 equals this. So, we're talking... That's 5%. Is that true? What's 200 times 5? Yeah, so I'm bad at math. I don't even know what percent 200 is of that. I don't know. Do you know how I figure out what percents are? You just gotta, here we go. Now we're pumping. I don't recommend risking more than, not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice. Whoa. Matteo lives in Italy and it's raining too. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Craig Whitehall, I'm still on, man. I need to. And here's the thing also, Tony C, if you're a good trader and, like, let's say, like, you can lose that money, that 3,500, and you don't need it to live, maybe you could be a little bit more risky with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've taken, you know, $1,000 in a fresh account and 100x to 100% of it and made a pretty juicy profit and pretty much doubled the account in a few minutes. So, you know, I mean, if you're willing to lose it, maybe you could take that risk of a really high probability setup and just put it all on there, right? Not financial advice, but, you know, it just depends on your situation, man, you know? Whatever your feelers are feeling you to do. All right, if he's risking 5% of trade, yeah, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. Just make sure you have high probability setups. Thank you, BKDB. Thank you. See, I need someone to help me with my math. I'm honestly, I'm so horrible at it. How do I only have 78,000 followers? Asked Mike Jones. I'm legitimately shadow banned for sure. It's because I've had this channel for a while and I used to make very controversial content on here. Very controversial. Extremely controversial, guys. And to cap it off, in early 2020, I made a video about the... and I said some things that would probably send the new... what is it called? The disinformation oversight lords or whatever? They would probably come against me, right? And since that time, I do truly believe my channel is shadow banned because I will get more likes than views on videos. So I think there's something off. Also, my subscribers have slowed to a creep. Just to a creep. And I mean, I know I'm not the most professional YouTuber in the world, guys, you know. But where are you going to find hair like this elsewhere on YouTube, right? Where are you going to find it? Where are you going to find the Pikachu hat? And where's my target for this long? 36.6 is my next target. 36.6. Just these highs here, right around here. This zone right here. It's my next target. But keep in mind, guys, this is already a winning trade for me, so I would never, 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 never in a million years would I ever long right here. Never, never, never. There you go. Yeah, these guys would come after me. So I cleaned up all that content and stuff, and you know, but maybe I should start. I should definitely make a backup channel. You know. But all right, I should probably head out, guys. Shout out to Mike Jones. Thanks for being here with me since the beginning, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was thinking about going on Rumble, but can you live stream on Rumble? I don't know. You know? I don't know. Shout out to Ruel. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about CryptoFace, is that he presents himself in a very unprofessional way. I really, really, really appreciate that about him. You know? Because I'm very similar in that way, right? People say I try and copy CryptoFace. The truth is, me and him are similar in some ways. Not always. We're very different in ways. But his personality, a lot of the things that he does, and just his just the way he presents himself in a very unprofessional way, I really like that. You know, I've always been that kind of way as well. So, Crypto Rude Boy says, we're in a very small range for the past few hours, but the volume is quite high. What do I think? The volume was very high in this range. You're right. It was very high. There was a struggle here. And then before New York opened, this whole area was very high volume. And there's very high volume down here. And let's check out the volume right now. This last move down had a lot of volume, a lot of shorts shorting into the VWAP, which honestly could be bad for them. Yeah, that could be bad for them. Yeah, this looks bad for shorts, guys. Honestly, I have to be honest with you. It looks like those shorts got absorbed. It looks like these shorts got absorbed. Look at this. Look at these people trying to short the crap out of here, putting in a higher low. So we'll have to see. If we lose VWAP, bearish, but if we hold above VWAP, I think we can get another move to the upside. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. Like, but I would say this. I would say it does look like these shorts are about to get wrecked, man. Just based on this very, very low time frame. Don't take my word for it, because I don't know a single thing. Not financial advice. Look at all these shorts, though. I mean, it's crazy how many. 12 million shorts. 12, 13 million shorts opening up right here, and then we put in a higher low with more people trying short. It looks like some big players here just soaking up those shorts in a limit long. You know, that's what it looks like to me. But again, we're talking like a tiny little range. I mean, like this is not. I'm not telling anybody to enter a trade. You know, I would never enter a trade right here. Never in a million years. If I wasn't already long, I would not long here. Yeah. All this volume here is just that. It's just one guy flopping and groping the whole time. And there's just one guy flopping and groping. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, should I head out? I mean, it's been almost 4 hours. Can you believe it? A 4-hour stream? Your boy Jason Casper doesn't usually do 4-hour streams, man. Doesn't usually do 4-hour streams. So yeah, I should probably head out, guys. Well, pray everyone's super blessed in Jesus' name. And Shabbat Shalom. And receive this blessing, guys, in Hebrew. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel. In English, that means, may the Lord bless and protect you. May he shine light upon you and have grace upon you. And may he turn his face towards you, give you wholeness and peace, completeness in the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. Peace, everybody, and thanks for being here.